Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of True Capitalist Radio. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 159, 159 episodes for all the folks that are keeping track with the broadcast. And of course, it's a Taco Tuesday. And not to mention, folks, that it is National Taco Day. I mean, you know what that means, that Taco Tuesday is going national, baby. That's right. Yeah, let's get a round of applause. Woo! Anyway, folks, before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect. And in the house, folks, we got a lot of things to talk about. Unfortunately, yesterday we didn't get into a lot of things because we were talking about that Occupy Wall Street nonsense, and unfortunately we're going to have to get into a little bit of it today. But we got a lot of things on the agenda, so kick back. It's a Taco Tuesday edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, folks, let me tell you something right now. I'm excited. I don't know about you, for Christ's sake, but I'm excited. Inevitably, what I'm excited about is... I don't know if you folks have been keeping track with the Twitter account here, and if you haven't been keeping track, well, by God, here you go right here. Ghost Politics is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores, Milky Lickers, all right? I mean, don't be Milky Lickers. Come out here and, give me a follow, for Christ's sake. Moreover, the reason I'm excited is because, Mr. EBT, that's right. Anybody see the little squabble that Mr. EBT and I seem to be having over the internets? And what's unfortunate about Mr. EBT over here is that this ass clown doesn't realize that he is basically exposing himself to be a fraudulent criminal. And he's being fraudulent against the American taxpayer, and basically I'm shoving that down his throat. And all he can do is look back at me and say, man, baby, you racist, baby. That ain't right. You're just sitting over there talking all that yang, baby, because you racist, baby. That's all it is. And I don't know if you folks have been keeping track of the banter that me and this idiot have been, going back and forth with, but that's his crux of his argument, that I'm a racist. And for everybody that's out there who's listening to me and all the tens of thousands of listeners who listen to me throughout the world, you all know that I am a melting pot of friendship. I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be black. I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be Mexican. I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be Oriental and WAP and Kraut and Camel Jockey. So for all you idiots out there, you all know that I am not a racist. I'm a melting pot of friendship. And for Mr. EBT over here, to be, flapping his little suck hole into the wind talking garbage that I'm some kind of a racist is a false indictment, and I really don't appreciate it. I really don't appreciate it whatsoever. So, Mr. EBT, all right, I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish, but I better expect an apology from your ghetto-fied, welfare fraudulent ass here within the next hour, you stupid ghetto-fied piece of garbage. Do you understand that? I mean, you were sitting here calling me a racist. I am not a racist. I mean, you people are just completely blowing this out of proportions. And the reason that you're doing this is because you're trying to deviate the conversation from you being a goddamn welfare fraud to the actual subject matter at hand where you want to go into. Like, yeah, baby, you racist, baby. You don't want me to get this welfare card, baby. You don't want me to get this EBT card, baby, because you racist, baby. But you're not understanding, baby. My kids, baby. My kids. You're not understanding, baby. My kids. Anyway, I'm just excited. I'm glad that Mr. EBT is starting to self-reflect. You can tell all the responses that he's given yours truly. You know as well as I that he's having some kind of self-reflection. He understands that what he's conducting himself in is complete and utter disgusting, disgraceful showing of humanity. He's having some second thoughts about what he's doing. Let me tell you something right now. You should have second thoughts, Mr. EBT, because you're a disgusting disgrace. Anyway, let me continue on, for Christ's sake. We're supposed to be talking about we're supposed to be talking about the markets here, right? So let's just go ahead and get to the markets, and let's get to them right now. And let me tell you, the markets haven't been very good, folks, because once again, it's a helter-skelter type of volatile market. I've been saying this from, ever since day one, ever since episode number 1 of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, that we are witnessing high volatility because we have low volume. Low volume. That means there's not that many goddamn ridiculous trades exchanging hands out here. There's not that much money going on in the markets out here. There's not that much stock trading going on. And we saw that yesterday, folks. All right? We saw the beginning of the fourth quarter basically retract majorly, and I know everybody was out there saying, hey, what the hell is going on here, Ghost? And unfortunately, I could not get to the markets because we were spending too much time on this ridiculous Occupy Wall Street malarkey, all right? And I know that there was people yesterday that were a little concerned that, hey, we saw some retraction yesterday, Ghost. What the hell's going on here? Once again, this is a helter-skelter market. This is a pussy-whipped investment community. These people are basically reacting to impulsive news, to impulsive data. I mean, I'm telling you right now, there is not that many investors out here trading stocks, and the ones that are, they're chumps. They're not capitalists. Every time they see something going on in the news, for Christ's sake, they're selling their shares. It's stupid. But, folks, what I did say yesterday about the market is that it's a good time to get into bottom-feeding opportunities. Didn't I say that yesterday, folks? I said it's a good time to getting into bottom-feeding opportunities. Whenever you see people get out of the market, that's when you should start entertaining plays to get into the market, baby. And let me tell you something. If you were listening to me yesterday and said, you know what, Ghost has got a point here. I mean, this is a way oversold market, for Christ's sake. Why is everybody running and cashing out into treasuries, into cash, when the government is continuously going to spend money, which is going to debase the currency? You've got high regulation being implemented on industry in America, which is going to drive industry out of this country. All right, you're going to have high taxation because this socialist government is playing class warfare with the people. So inevitably, why would one keep their assets in cash? Why would one keep their assets in treasuries when you know that the currency is going to be debased? I mean, just by leaving your cash into the damn savings account, the interest that you're gaining on that savings account isn't going to keep up with the rate of inflation, baby. It isn't even going to keep up with the rate of inflation. That's why I strongly advise everybody, even though you have such volatility in the market, even though everybody's kind of helter-skelter as far as the investment community is concerned, I'm telling you right now, if you have any capital, if you're a capitalist, do not leave it in the bank. I mean, the only thing that you should leave in the bank is checking. And now you've got these assholes wanting to charge $5 just to have a debit account a month. They want to charge you for checking. I mean, it's ridiculous. So what I'm strongly advising people to do is that if you have capital, instead of putting it in the savings account, which isn't even going to get you the rate of interest to keep up with inflation, you need to start eyeballing either some of these high-end yield dividend stocks or just start entertaining some of these investment in blue chips. And for you folks that are not understanding what I'm talking about, blue chips are any company in the Dow Jones Industrials. Remember, the Dow Jones Industrial is only 30 companies, for Christ's sake. Only 30 companies. And you have to understand, let's say you only put in $300, $400 a month into buying such and such blue chip stock. All right? And as you accumulate that blue chip stock for, let's say, 5 years, 10 years, not only is your investment, or basically where you're going to put your money, going to grow with the rate of inflation, it's also going to grow with the rate of the economy. It's going to grow whether or not your company actually has high demand, whether it's diversified on a multinational type basis. I mean, there's a lot of different factors. And you know what else? When you go to the bank and you want to buy yourself a house, because it's going to be harder to buy a house out here thanks to these assholes in 2008 that decided, or 2008 and previous, that decided to finance, $250,000 homes on $25,000 a year incomes. You ain't never going to get a house unless you put, 30% now? You got to put 25, 30% on the table before a bank even talks to you, all right? But let me tell you something else, all right? If you have a decent amount of equities, specifically blue chips, those are excellent financial instruments to put up as collateral with the bank. The banks salivate over blue chip stocks being put forth as collateral for potentially anything. So let's just say this, all right? Let's just say you're a 16-year-old. You got yourself a badass job at Mickey D's, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? That's just the traditional job. You decide that you're just going to stay there. You finish high school. You don't go to college. You keep working, all right? And instead of going out every time you get a paycheck and blowing it at the club with the nearest bimbo that's showing off her breastises on $10 Mai Tais for this slut, and you decide, hey, I'm going to put some odd dollars into blue chip stocks, within 4 to 5 years, all right, you're going to have at least $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 in blue chip equities. You can then go to a financial institution and say, hey, I've got $40,000 in whatever stock, blue chip equity, for Christ's sake. I want to buy a penthouse, baby. Or I want to get a loan from the bank for a business, baby. Or, hey, I want to go out and you can do whatever you want, for Christ's sake, man. You see, that's what these losers out here that are on Occupy Wall Street, that's what these losers are out here pissing and moaning about. You understand? That's what they're pissing and moaning about. That,
it's not fair. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this, so I'm blaming Wall Street. It's not fair.
Are you kidding me? You couldn't get any more fair, you ungrateful dicks. Do you understand that we have illegal immigrants swimming through sludge to come into this country so that they can get paid below minimum wage? Below minimum wage. And you know what these illegal immigrants are doing? They're actually creating economy, unlike the American people in this country. All right? They're actually creating an economy. Unfortunately, I'm not trying to, paint any particular brand of labor against each other, but let's be honest. I mean, when I look at the football games on Sunday afternoon, when I look at Monday Night Football, you know what I see? I see advertisements that are purely in Spanish. Yeah. Advertisements on American television. This is not on Telemundo. No, it's not on any of that, Spanish network crap. It is on American TV, and I'm being advertisements that are specifically in Spanish. Now, why exactly would that be happening? All right? I'll tell you why. Because the illegal immigrants actually have more of an effect on the economy than these actual American people out here. I kid you not. You've got illegal immigrants working below minimum wage, all right? They're saving their capital. They're actually not only buying properties, they're not only opening up bank accounts, but they're starting businesses, for Christ's sake. I mean, I don't know about you, but out here in Texas, we got a lot of Mexican restaurants popping up out of everywhere. I don't know who Jalisco is, Whoever the hell Jalisco is out here in Texas, Jalisco is just popping up out of everywhere. And let me tell you something right now, that's good. I mean, I love seeing, immigrant-based communities that have taken advantage of the American opportunities and prospering, because it sure as hell ain't being taken advantage of by the American people that are supposed to be citizens of this country. And let me tell you something right now. I can't believe that the Republicans in the debate started booing Rick Perry, when he decided to say that, hey, we need to start doing something about these immigrants. All right, we need to make them legal. We need to bring them into the tax system. We need to embrace these people. They're the only ones actually conducting labor. And for you people that don't believe me, why don't you take a look at Georgia and Alabama right now? Right now, Georgia and Alabama have these disgusting racist legislation that has been passed that is targeting the immigrant populations of these two goddamn states, meaning that anybody who is an illegal immigrant and they're found to be illegal immigrants are going to be rounded up and, deported. I don't know what these states are doing, but it has completely scared the immigrant population out of the state. Now, what's the problem with that? Well, nobody's out there to pick the grapes and pick the cotton and pick all the crops that are out there that are usually picked by the immigrant population. They're no longer there because they left because of the disgusting racist legislation that was implemented by these two states. Now, the problem is that even though we've got, I don't know how many thousands of Americans at Occupy Wall Street that are bitching and moaning how they don't have jobs, how they don't have money, there's literally like 25,000, 30,000 jobs in both of these states minimum. Probably more than that. Probably 80,000 if truth be told. I mean, that could be fulfilled right now. I mean, these idiots on Occupy Wall Street could be going down to Alabama and Georgia right now and getting hired by the agrarian businesses because they need people to pick these crops. And let me tell you something. Do you see people? Do you see the Poe in Alabama? Do you see the Poe in Georgia getting off their asses and saying, yeah, baby, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm collecting on my EBT card, baby. I know I'm collecting all this money from the government, baby, but it ain't right, baby. There's jobs out here, baby. I want to have self-respect, baby. I want to have pride. I want to have integrity, baby. No, they're not out there going out there and taking those jobs. They're not out there. No. There's no Americans taking those jobs that are vacant. And let me tell you something. Those crops that are out there in Alabama and Georgia are going to famine. They're just going to sit there and rot because there's nobody to pick them. Because these stupid racists in Georgia and Alabama decided, yeah, but we're going to get the immigrants out of our goddamn state. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get the immigrants out of here, and we'll show them, boy. They're taking jobs away from American people. We're going to show them immigrants. Now look at these states. All their crops are going to go to famine because all the immigrants are scared to go to work because they're afraid they're going to get deported and put in a concentration. Who the hell knows what these states got in store for these people? And now the crops are going to famine. It's disgusting. And once again, I mean, are those stupid little kids on Occupy Wall Street, these idiots that are in the thousands that are out there in rags, that look like they just, are literal hobos off the street that they just crawled out of the gutter, for Christ's sake? Are these people saying, hey, wait a minute, I'm sitting here pissing and moaning at Wall Street for a job. There's jobs over here right now in Alabama. There's jobs right now in Georgia. But am I going out there and getting one? No. You know why? Because it's a lot easier to be some filthy, disgusting tent city imbecile that's guising itself behind a protest that has no intellectual foundation and just sit here like an impotent jerk in front of Wall Street. Yeah, congratulations, America. We're really showing our intellectual curiosity in today's country. I mean, give me a freaking break. This is horrible. This is disgusting, for Christ's sake. Anyway, let me get to the markets. Because, once again, I don't mean to be touting my own horn or tooting my own horn here, but beep, beep. Because all you folks that were scared yesterday, they're like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do, Ghost. I mean, the market continues to retract, and I'm scared, and I've got no balls, and I don't know what capitalism is anymore, and shut up! I told everybody that yesterday was an excellent bottom-feeding opportunity, for Christ's sake, and look at what happened. Look, did you see the markets today? Did you see the markets today, for Christ's sake? Dow Jones Industrials up 153.41 points, a percentage increase of 1.44%. And let me tell you something. I had actually scheduled this show, or actually had it there on my desk here, and it was down considerably. I thought we were going to enter into a down market, but once again, it seems like these goddamn ridiculous, disgusting, helter-skelter, pussy-whipped investment community realizes that, hey, wait a minute, why am I buying this hype? Why am I selling off, for Christ's sake? I mean, most of these companies in the Dow Jones Industrials are multinationals. I mean, even if they don't get, better than expected revenues in America, they're going to be in other emerging markets. I mean, what do you got? Coca-Cola investing $8 billion with a B into the Chinese market, for Christ's sake. I mean, these are the kind of companies that you need to look for that are well diversified, that even though we are having a downturn in the economy or a potential double-dip recession here in America, you're going to have a blue-chip company that's going to be well diversified and be able to hedge itself against any potential economic regression in this country. All right? I mean, let me tell you, I thought we were going to end lower today, and lo and behold, look at this. Long-term investment reigns supreme, baby. Always remember that. Always. I mean, don't get me wrong. In this volatile market, if you're a day trader, I mean, it is your market, all right? I mean, Jesus Christ, it is your market if you are a day trader. Unfortunately, thanks to Mr. Yes We Can and the liberal regime, the only people that can participate in day trading are those that only have $50,000. Yeah, you have to have $50,000 in your brokerage account to participate in pattern day trading. And if you don't know what pattern day trading is, well, by God, all it is if you are an individual and you're seeing the waves of volatility in a given stock, well, let's say you want to take part in some of that volatility. You want to buy in early in the morning when a stock is basically dead, flowing with the markets, and then all of a sudden it takes a spike up 10, 15 cents. You want to sell it off within that hour or within that couple of hours. You sell it off the same day. That is day trading, my friends. And if the SEC, if you don't have $50,000 in your brokerage account and the SEC that sees that you're pattern trading, they can freeze your account, for Christ's sake. Yeah, huh? That's helping in today's economy, huh? Yes, we can, baby. Hey, this is a government made for the people and by the people, all right? And so I don't know why these Occupy Wall Street jerk dicks are out here pissing and moaning at Wall Street. They should be out there at the government. They should be out there in Washington, D.C. They should be out there calling their congressman, calling their senator. They should be writing the White House, but no. What are these idiots doing? They're blaming Wall Street, for Christ's sake, as if Wall Street has some kind of a goddamn puppeteering power, all right? It's ridiculous. I mean, do you understand that this is a government made for the people and by the people? All right? So, I mean, if anybody should be bitching, you should be looking at yourself in the mirror, looking at yourself between your goddamn beady eyes and saying, hey, we're a disgusting disgrace of a people out here. If these soulless cash whores that are in Washington today are representing our best interests as public servants, all right? All right, let me get to the markets, for Christ's sake. I'm pissed off, man. I mean, I can't believe America is being flushed down the proverbial toilet in this manner. It's disheartening, to say the least. Anyway, Dow Jones Industrials closes out at 10,808.70 points. We've got the S&P up 24.72 points. And let me tell you something. I knew the S&P wasn't going to stay on the down low on its lows, because let me tell you something, we were hitting bear market lows here earlier in the day in the S&P. I knew it wasn't going to stay there, for Christ's sake. I mean, give me a break, you pussy-whipped investors. Anyway, it is up today 24.72 points, a percentage increase of 2.25%, closing out the day at 1,123.95 points for the S&P 500. We've got the NASDAQ. Once again, what have I told you about the NASDAQ? High risk, high reward. Let me tell you something right now. These tech stocks are so volatile. I mean, I only have a very small portion of my portfolio in tech stocks because of the volatility and the high risk, high reward. You know as well as I, every time we hear down numbers or any kind of negativity in the market, it is really, really negative in the NASDAQ. But once again, if you see increases, if you see upsides like you see in the market today, you're going to see major increases. We are almost 3% up on the day for the NASDAQ. All right, 68.99 points on the plus side, closing out at 2,404.82 points for the NASDAQ. I mean, good God. And let me tell you something right now. It's just the way it is, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're a capitalist, I hope that you're living lavish. All right, I really do. I hope that you've been entertaining a lot of the things that I have been saying on this broadcast. All right? Anyway, for the FTSE, for my brethren across the pond, let me tell you something. The European markets are taking it in the teeth. I mean, let me tell you something. At the percentage negatives that these European markets are getting, they're taking it in the balls. I mean, horrible. Anyway, the FTSE is down, all right? The FTSE 100 is down 131.06 points, a percentage decrease of 2.58% on the day, closing out the FTSE 100 at 4,944.44 points. I mean, good God, Jesus Christ. I mean, and you know what this has to do with for my English brethren that are capitalists? Because let me tell you something. I got a big contingent in England that are capitalists out there. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and cheers to the capitalists in England, for Christ's sake. I know that there was a lot of capitalists out there during the riots going out there with baseball bats and literally just, hitting these stupid, disgusting zombie rioters in the head like they should have been. But cheers to the capitalists out there. The reason that you're seeing such negative numbers in the FTSE 100 is because of the goddamn EU. The European Union, for Christ's sake, because they continue to sustain these useless social models of socialism. I mean, that's what they're debating right now, on whether or not they should continue to sustain this useless socialist country called Greece, for Christ's sake. You understand this? I mean, Greece, the government, they're sitting here not knowing what the hell to do, because if they attempt to implement any kind of austerity measures, and for you idiots that don't know what austerity means, it means cutting the government books, cutting the government expenditures, which means less socialism for the people. These idiots go out and riot in the streets. They're killing people in the streets out there in Greece when they hear the word austerity, for Christ's sake. But meanwhile, they do have to cut back on their books, for Christ's sake, because they can no longer sustain this level of socialism. And this is why I'm telling everybody who's listening in, socialism doesn't work. The only countries that prosper are those that produce something. Do you understand? Those that produce something. Those idiots that are just, sitting there thinking that they could be just socialist idiots and just kind of stagnate themselves in their own mediocrity and continue to sustain their country in that fashion, they're lying to themselves. All right? They are lying to themselves, and this is why we're seeing the implosion of socialism across Europe. And I know there's a lot of English people that don't like Dave Cameron, but let me tell you something. Dave Cameron is ahead of his time. You're going to be thanking Dave Cameron here in about 10 years when England is once again a goddamn economic power. I'm not joking. All right, I don't think it's a coincidence that Gordon Gekko in Wall Street 2 relocates his whole goddamn headquarters to England so we can see Big Ben in Parliament right out of his goddamn office window, for Christ's sake. All right? So I'm just saying, I know there's a lot of, English people that are used to that socialist crap, but the capitalists know what I'm talking about. And let me tell you something, if you're an English capitalist, I hope you prosper. I hope you make millions. And let me tell you something, we'll be living lavish with each other one day, and I hope that we, puff on some Cubans and sip on some goddamn 70-year-old cognac, baby. Because let me tell you something, give me capitalism or give me death, for Christ's sake. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, that's Blue Label. I shouldn't say unfortunately. Jesus Christ. I mean, I want to sip on some Louis XIV cognac. Don't get me wrong, but, all we got to do here is, Johnny Walker Blue Label today, and that's all there is to it. Anyway, once again, To my European brethren, my English brethren, don't worry about it. Long-term investment reigns supreme. Dave Cameron's got it right. The austerity measures is what the government needs. Moreover, I think that you're going to see more economic productivity coming out of England. But it takes capitalists, folks. It takes the capitalist in England to inspire that innovation. It takes a capitalist in England to inspire that entrepreneurship. So once again, to my English brethren, go out there and make sure that you live lavish and live like capitalists, all right? Anyway, let me get to the goddamn commodities because, the commodities didn't really look too much better, all right? I mean, first of all, the equities were on the upside, but the commodities were just as hectic and just as volatile as the equities. I mean, this is just unbelievable what's happening here in the marketplace. But let's continue. All right, we got energy, Brent crude futures. For all you ass clowns that don't know what Brent crude futures are, it's the oil that's shipped off to Europe and Asia. It is up 64 cents today, a percentage increase of 0.63%, closing out the day at $102.35 per barrel of Brent crude oil. We got gasoline futures continuing to slide modestly. They are down today, $2.25, a percentage decrease of 0.26%. Heating oil futures are up. I guess we're starting to see that Arctic, that little bit of Arctic front coming into the United States slightly up from the north. So obviously you got speculators thinking that heating oil is going to go up in value. So they are up today, $2.35. A percentage increase of 0.85%. Natural gas, once again, another volatile market. It is up today, 4 cents, a percentage increase of 1.13% on the day for natural gas. And once again, folks, WTI sweet crude, which is the crude oil that is consumed by America, it is up modestly today after seeing negative numbers throughout the day. It is up 70 cents. A percentage increase of 0.90%, closing out the day at $78.31 per barrel of WTI sweet crude, not Brent crude, WTI sweet crude. And let me tell you, I would like to see that price come down even lower to in the $60 range. How about $69, $68 WTI sweet crude levels, for Christ's sake? That would definitely put a kick in the ass into the economy. I mean, you have to remember, folks, this price, this WTI sweet crude price, reflects how much, not only what we're going to pay at the goddamn gas pump, but what we're going to pay in the supermarket, what we're going to pay at the shopping mall. Because remember, goods have to get from point A to point B. And some mode of transportation is used to get those goods from point A to point B, and as a result, they have to utilize petroleum. And if the price of petroleum is high, well, they're going to go ahead and just pass that cost on to the consumer. So that's why you see such fluctuating prices in the prices of things at the supermarket, things at the goddamn shopping mall, for Christ's sake. So if you don't keep up with anything, if you don't know what the markets are, anything at all, the least you could do is keep an eye on this WTI sweet crude futures level, and it'll gauge. You can actually tell what you're going to pay at the pump and if you're going to have any increases in the goods that you pay for at the shopping mall or at the supermarket. Anyway, let's get to the agricultural futures, shall we? We got canola futures down today, $6.20, a percentage decrease of 1.16% on the day, and cocoa, baby. Oh. I mean, I hate to keep tooting my own horn here, but beep, beep. I mean, maybe 3 weeks ago, I was telling everybody when we continuously saw decreases in the cocoa futures, I was telling people that, look, this is about the time that you should start entertaining plays in the cocoa futures. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, right now, we're heading into the damn Halloween holiday season. We're heading into the damn Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, and after that you got, Valentine's Day. I mean, there was no way that we were going to continue to see the amount of decreases that we were seeing in cocoa 3 weeks ago. And I was telling everybody, and you can look back in the archive, for all you ass clowns that don't believe me, you can look back in the archive, blogtalkradio.com/ghost, all right? blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I've been saying, baby, I've been telling you, I hope that the capitalists that were listening to me entertain some plays, whether it was through some equities plays, whether it was through ETFs, whether it was actually trading the futures itself, for Christ's sake. I hope that you capitalized, all right? I hope that you capitalize because it's going to continue going up, baby. Cocoa is up $17, a percentage increase of 0.66%. It's just going to continue to see those types of increases. Like I said, I hope that you at least had an ETF play. At least an ETF play. Anyway, let's continue going. Coffee is up. Jesus Christ. I don't get it, man. I don't like coffee, believe it or not. I don't like coffee. I think it's a disgusting, despicable soft drink, or I don't know what the hell you call this thing. What do you call this thing? A drink, a bowl of bean soup. What do you call coffee anyway? I hate coffee. It's disgraceful. Moreover, I hate assholes in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Because when I wake up, I'm pretty energized. I don't really need much sleep. You know what I'm saying? I only need the amount of sleep of maybe 3.5, 4 hours. All right, you give me about 3.5, 4 hours of sleep, I'm all right. I'm great, all right? What I don't appreciate is when, I wake up early in the morning, sometimes, 5 o'clock, sometimes I wake up at 4:30 in the morning, head out here to the office. I hate when I hear these stupid scumbags that say, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me without my coffee. I need my coffee, dude. I can't do it. Don't talk to me without my coffee. Shut up! Just shut your stinking hole with all that nonsense. I can't stand assholes that sit here and blame that the reason that they're being some impotent, obnoxious jerk dick is because, dude, I just don't have my coffee, dude. I just need my coffee. Jesus Christ. What the hell? Somebody's calling me un-American for not liking coffee? Un-American? Hey, assholes, coffee comes from South America, you stupid dick. Jesus Christ, I'm un-American for not liking coffee? When was the last American-made coffee that you had, you stupid moron? Jesus Christ, do you see this, folks? If you're not in the chat room, get here right now. This is the type of ignorance that I got to sit here and be subjected to, for Christ's sake. These idiots that are sitting here saying, oh, yeah, you're un-American, dude. You're un-American for not liking coffee, dude. Coffee's not even made in America, you dickhead. Jesus Christ. Anyway, coffee is up for all you idiots that continue to pay $9 a sip of coffee at Starbucks. It is up $3.10, a percentage increase of 1.39% on the day for coffee. Let's get to them corn futures, shall we? Oh, yeah, corn is down, baby. Everybody see corn is down. It is down $4.75, a percentage decrease of 0.80% on the day. We need to see that goddamn price of corn come down even more, baby, because let me tell you something. I'm from Texas, all right? I'm from Texas, and let me tell you something right now. I like to consider myself a little bit of a grill master, all right? Oh, yeah, are you kidding me? I can cook barbecue like it ain't no big thing. I see these goddamn stupid, ridiculous shows about, yeah, baby, I'm a grill master. Yeah, let me tell you something. You get some of Ghost's goddamn barbecue. Let me tell you something right now. You ain't gonna even know what the hell other barbecue is. I'll tell you that right now. But one thing I like to do is to, grill some corns on whether it's mesquite, whether it's oak, whatever I happen to be in the flavor for, some kind of a fire, and have them sons of bitches, just kind of roast with the husks on them, all right? With the husks on them. Always remember that, all right? Don't take the husks off, you sons of bitches. It makes it taste blander than, Anne Heche's twat or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just assuming since Ellen DeGeneres kind of dumped her off there. But you know what I'm saying? You don't want bland food, man. You want something that's going to taste good, for Christ's sake. Anyway, let me continue going. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get that vulgar, folks. I'm sorry. I'm a little pissed off here. You got this whole goddamn Occupy Wall Street nonsense. The whole goddamn world's turning into disorder. Ignorance is running rampant, for Christ's sake. It's just, sometimes, I just gotta vent, with a curse word every now and then. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry. Anyway, we've got cotton. Let's get to cotton. Cotton is up $2.66. Good God. That's a percentage increase of 2.68%. It looks like we're going to continue to see these over-feminized fruit bowls with their goddamn underground San Francisco bathhouse attire that we've come to know and love out here. This Ed Hardy 8 times too small T-shirts that show off man tits like we care. Looks like we're just going to continue to see that because cotton is going up. Jesus Christ, Abercrombie bitch and all, Hollister and all these disgusting, despicable so-called men's attire. This is so-called men's attire that accentuates their feminine physical attributes. Haven't you noticed this? Haven't you noticed that most of this goddamn men's attire is predominantly showing off the feminine physical attributes of males, for Christ's sake, of males? I mean, this is horrible. I'm sorry I'm getting so upset about this, but I'm out here on 6th Street, for Christ's sake, all right? I mean, I'm out here, when I'm walking home from the office, for Christ's sake, hopping in, doing some bar hopping. I see these schmucks. They're walking in abundance, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. I was actually in a bar the other day. I'm just going to go ahead and share this story. I've been looking at the chat room. People in here fairly decent. They look like good people today, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell a personal story here. I was at the goddamn bar, all right? I was at the goddamn bar drinking, a nice draft, sipping on some, I believe it was Chivas. I like to have a beer and some drink, to go ahead and, make the goddamn alcohol start churning up that much faster. And lo and behold, a whole group of these fruity-ass Hollister, Abercrombie Fitch, Ed Hardy jerk dicks walk into the bar, and of course, they have to sit right next to me, all right? Right next to me. They got to sit on there. There's like 4 of them, for Christ's sake, right? So anyway, they're sitting there, and of course, not only are they, over-feminized, not only do they have over-feminine physical attributes, but the feminine vernacular and the way they were talking to each other, for Christ's sake, it was horrible. It was like,
oh, yeah, I mean, I remember that asshole. He was out there saying this and that. I mean, what a jerk.
This is exactly the way they were talking, all right? Anyway, a group of, loosey slutbag college chicks walk into the bar, right? And let me tell you, there's a whole bunch of them out here on 6th Street. Let me tell you something. If you are, one of these lonely jerks, and, and it doesn't, you don't have to be a male, you can be a female, either one, and you need some fun, come down here to 6th Street, and if you don't get laid on 6th Street, well, then maybe you should just turn gay. I mean, seriously, if you don't get laid out here on 6th Street, just turn gay. There's no reason to even bother to go out. I'm serious. I'm not joking. Anyway, the reason I'm saying this is because these loosey whorebags saw these Abercrombie Fitch fruity asses, right? They saw them. They were eyeballing them, for Christ's sake. Asses weren't even paying. They weren't even paying these idiots attention, for Christ's sake. The fruit bowls weren't paying the loosey whorebags, attention, for Christ. They weren't even paying them attention. And what happened? What happened? Well, the loosey whorebags, because like I've always said, folks, if you want, if you're a male that you don't have very many females talking to you when you're out there in the club or something of that nature, don't pay them any attention, and all of a sudden, women are going to start coming up to you, all right? Unless you look like Elephant Man Ugly or something, But let me tell you something. You just don't pay them any attention whatsoever, and all of a sudden these women are going to come up to you like,
oh, my God, why isn't he looking at me? It's not fair. I have this whore dress on. I've got this whore dress on that's showing my ass and showing my breastises. Why isn't he looking at me?
Well, that's exactly the reaction of these loosey whorebags when looking at these Abercrombie Fitch boys. So anyway, they actually go up to the Abercrombie Fitch boys, and let me tell you something right now. I had never seen males turn down females who go up. I've never seen it before in my life. Never have in my life, ever. But these males actually seemed bothered that these loosey whorebags, which were, they were down. They were ready. They were looking for somebody to have a sexual rendezvous with. I kid you not, all right? But these males are like,
we're here as like a group of friends, and, we're not really interested in, partying with you girls or anything of that nature. So just, just go over there. Just go away.
And, man, these chicks were like, wow. Their jaws were dropped. They couldn't believe that they were being turned down, for Christ's sake. They couldn't believe it. This is what I'm talking about. This is the new social environment that we have out here in America, for Christ's sake, and it's because of this ridiculous attire. It's because of this ridiculous feminine underground San Francisco nonsense that's being worn by males today. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, for Christ's sake. These males, predominant feminine features. Predominant feminine features. I mean, you notice how these Abercrombie, Fitch, and Hollister, they're trying to show an hourglass shape with males. An hourglass shape? Jesus Christ. I kid you not. These fruit bowls literally rejected a whole group of women. And why do these women go up to these fruity asses? Well, women believe that that's the way males are supposed to dress nowadays, believe it or not, huh? And males are doing it, too. It's not like, males are dressing like this, like a bunch of fruity asses, for Christ's sake. I mean, that's what they're doing. So, they feel that,
oh, look, he looks like a little pretty boy. Well, let me go up to him and see if I can make him my boyfriend.
These idiots don't want your poontang, broads, all right? You fruited up males so much that now they think taking it in the pooper is no big deal. They think it's a Saturday night special, for Christ's sake. Do you understand? They think that toe tapping is some kind of rite of passage in the down low brother world, for Christ's sake. And it's because of you ass clown broads that insist upon going after these over-feminized fruit bowls and thinking that, I don't know, this should be the new male or some crap. Like these over-feminized fruit bowls should be the new males. They shouldn't be, all right? Jesus Christ. Whatever happened to being a man used to mean something. Remember that? Being a man used to mean something instead of, looking like some over-feminized fruit bowl. Anyway, let me continue going. What do we got? Where are we at, engineer? I forgot where the hell we're at. I'm losing track here. Where are we at? All right, wheat futures. All right, I got it. Wheat is down $15.50, a percentage decrease of 2.21%. We've got sugar down today, 16 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.64%. Soybean futures are down $17.50, a percentage decrease of 1.49% for soybean. And let me tell you something, lumber is up. Lumber is up. I know we got a lot of lumber investors out there listening in the capitalist listener demographic. Lumber is up $2.80, a percentage increase of 1.31% on the day. We've got oat futures down $3.50, a percentage decrease of 1.07% on the day. Soybean oil futures are down $1. That's a percentage decrease of 2% flat. And it looks like the bull-nosed bull dykes did not come to the wool futures market today. Looks like Rosie O'Donnell and, Ellen DeGeneres and Jodie Foster's knuckle, all right? Jodie Foster's knuckle isn't going to be at the wool futures market today because wool is down $5, a percentage decrease of 0.39% on the day. Good God. Anyway, let's get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the metals! All right, let's get to copper, because let me tell you something. We're starting to see at least some kind of reflection of some, traditional investing going on here. Traditionally, folks, if you see increases in the equities market, you would traditionally see decreases in the commodities market, particularly in the metals market, and that's exactly what we see here today. That's exactly what we're seeing here today, for Christ's sake. Let's get to the industrial metals, shall we? We've got copper down $1.55, a percentage decrease of 0.49% on the day. We've got gold down $31.70, a percentage decrease of 1.91%, closing out gold at $1,626 even. Let me tell you something right now. This just goes to show you how volatile this market is, how helter-skelter this market is, for Christ's sake. Early this morning, you would have thought that gold was going to go like a bat out of hell, You thought gold was going to go like a bat out of hell. I mean, it was up to $40 in the futures markets this morning. Look at it now. Look at it now. But let me tell you something right now. This is a good time to start bottom feeding. Hello, McFly. It's time to start bottom feeding in some of these precious metals, gold and silver specifically, because the government is going to continue to spend money. And if the government continues to spend money that we don't have, that means that we have to sell treasury bonds to raise that money. So what does that mean? That means that the devaluing of the American dollar continues. All right? The devaluing of the American dollars continues. And the only reason that we're seeing decreases in gold, once again, we saw another increase in margin requirements as it relates to gold and silver, which is the 5th increase in margin requirements this year. Prior to that, you hadn't seen an increase in margin requirements in 10, 15, 20 years, something of that nature? How convenient. How convenient. Anyway, we got gold once again closing out at $1,626 even. Silver is down today also, 54 cents on the decrease. We've got 1.77% on the negative side, closing out silver at $30.25 per troy ounce of silver. And let me tell you something, bottom-feeding opportunities, baby. Even if the goddamn margin requirements continue to raise at this point, there is no way that you can continue to water down this price of gold and silver. I mean, this actual price does not reflect the literal paper that our currency is. I mean, it's not even worth the paper. I mean, our currency is so devalued at this point in time because we continue to spend on these ridiculous social programs. We continue to spend on these wars that we have no idea what the hell the objectives are. We continue to spend on these ridiculous, pathetic foreign policies like giving money to Pakistan so that they can house bin Laden, continuing to give money to imbecilic ideas like the Libyan ridiculous theater of combat. I mean, do you understand? This is where the money's going. And every time that we continue to spend money, the value of the dollar continues to go lower and lower, all right? Anyway, let's continue going. Livestock is down today. Live cattle futures down $1.77, a percentage decrease of 1.44% on the day. Let me tell you something. I just had a 3-inch cut T-bone steak, 3-inch thick yesterday. And let me tell you something right now. I had to pay about, $30 at the damn butcher. $30 for one steak. Of course, I bought like 7 of them. But $30 for one steak. I hope that these sons of bitches go down in price because we've been seeing too many increases in this goddamn cattle. I hope that we start seeing a little bit of decrease in popularity in meat so that they can come down and I can put more money in the drinking sessions. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's continue going. We've got cattle feeder down today also, $1.95, a percentage decrease of 1.37% on the day. All right? Let me see, what else we got? We've got lean hog futures. Oh, my God, for all you assholes that like to shove a couple of ham bones. All right, for all you assholes that like to shove a couple of ham bones down your gullet, well, by God, lean hog futures are up very, very modestly today. They are up a nickel. A percentage increase of 0.06%, and that, my friends, is the market for your ass. Woo! Let me tell you something, folks. I am a capitalist. God damn, it feels good to be a capitalist. I think it's a little unfortunate that we have, so many disenchanted losers in America today, trying to, rabble-rouse themselves into Jehudi specials from Egypt. But in essence, folks, the only thing that these people in Occupy Wall Street and all this other nonsense are doing are helping to perpetuate totalitarianism, and I really don't appreciate it. All right? I really don't appreciate that these idiots and their stupid rabble-rousing and going out there and rabble-rousing across the country, they're just helping to perpetuate totalitarianism, for Christ's sake. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. It's what it is. It's disgusting. And you know what's really unfortunate? There is no intellectual foundation to any of this nonsense that's happening out there. We went through this already, all right? We went through this already, for Christ's sake. Anyway, before we get into anything else, I'd like to give some Twitter shout-outs to the folks that are listening in right here, right now in today's broadcast. Hey, engineer, do we have any Twitter shout-outs? We got a couple of Twitter shout-outs to say, folks, and before we get into anything, if you're not following me on Twitter, then what the hell are you doing, all right? I mean, Jesus Christ, follow me on Twitter right now. Ghost Politics is the name to follow, all right? All one word, no underscores, all right? And not to mention, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account right here, right now, if you want a shout-out on the broadcast, all right? That's right. That's how you get a shout-out, right here. You go to Ghost Politics, all right? Retweet the first tweet on the Twitter account, baby. It's that freaking simple. It's that freaking simple. All right, who we got here? Let's just take it here. What do we got? We got, who do we got? We got Mixo Tiny, Mr. Ken2501, Preston09 in the house. We got, I'm not going to say that. We got Ray MKO. We got Top Badge. Oh, Jesus Christ, some asshole named Seaman Connoisseur, for Christ's sake. I mean, God damn it, you sick old perverts. I mean, how old are we here, immature children, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going on over here? We got Texan Hex, Chad Donovan. I'm not going to say that, you idiot. Apple Slice Dizzy. I'm not going to say that. Who else we got? We got White Raven 92, SP Boogeyman. I'm not going to say that. Potato Couch. Potato Couch, that's great. Who the hell else do we got there, engineer? Got any more people? We got a couple more people, according to the engineer here, so who do we got? We got Ghost is Chaz Bono. Shove it up your ass, you idiot. Yeah, look at that. Real fun. Shove it up your ass. We got El Foxo Loco in the house. We've got Lady Gaga Man 3. We got My Wingest Boner. Who else we got? We got Donald Dubs. What else do we got? We got Mike Hawk 3. Who the hell else do we got going on over here? If you want a Twitter shout-out, you know what to do. Retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, for Christ's sake. The hell else do we got going on over here? Anonymous Plummo in the house. We've got Saint Nick 5. We've got, what else do we got? We got, oh, you sick son of a, it's Cancer for Mandela. I mean, you soulless assholes. I mean, give me a goddamn, Jesus Christ. I mean, good God. I mean, good God, for Christ's sake. I mean, you're soulless. You all are soulless out here. I mean, you stupid freaking idiots, for Christ's sake. Give me the mic. Stupid idiots. Don't you understand that Mandela spent 27 years of his life in prison for nothing? For being a prisoner of conscience, you stupid, ungrateful pricks? And you have the audacity to sit over here and talk garbage about such a man who was in prison for 27 years because of conscience? You sick son of a bitches, man. I'm telling you right now. There's nothing funny about this, you assholes. Nothing funny about it. That's it. I'm not saying any more shout-outs. Screw all those people. I'm not going to sit over here and give shout-outs to that. That's horrible. That's disgusting. As a matter of fact, give me my drink. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. Good God, I can't believe these disgusting, despicable pieces of malarkey. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's not funny, folks. I mean, I know you idiots think, it's funny, look what I'm doing. It's not goddamn funny. You people are sick in the head. You people are sick. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call if you have anything to chime in about on the broadcast. Let's talk a little bit about how the New Jersey governor, Chris Christie, who the GOPs have been trying to court, the Republicans have been trying to court old Chris Christie to go out and run for president. He's finally said, according to reports, he is not running for president. So the GOP, too bad. You're going to have to settle with some of these corpses that you got out here running for the GOP nomination, for Christ's sake. You're going to have to settle for one of these assholes. And I can't believe, believe it or not, Herman Cain seems to be coming out on top out here. Herman Cain, can you believe this crap? President of Godfather's Pizza, baby. He's out here coming out on top. I mean, wouldn't that be a hell of a goddamn election, for Christ's sake? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that'd be a great election. I'd love to see Herman Cain debating Obama, for Christ's sake. That'd be like, Johnny Cochran debating, Jimmy Superfly, or Shaft or somebody. What can you compare Obama to, like Shaft or somebody? You know what I mean? Herman Cain's going to come out. He's going to come out swinging, and then Obama's going to come out. Yeah, baby, you're not understanding, baby. The poor in America need about 50% more money on their government card, baby. They need about 50% more on their government card, baby. And that's what you can't do there, Herman Cain. Herman Cain don't want to take care of the pain, baby. You don't want to take care of the pain, baby. Anyway, I want to hear what you have to say about this. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. I want to hear from you. What do you think about Chris Christie not running for president? Moreover, the GOP trying to scramble to, rally behind somebody, for Christ's sake. Let's take some calls right now. 646-652-4869. We got area code 702. 702, you're on the air.
Oh, my God, why are you so fucking racist?
Why are you a lispy bastard? Why do you talk with a lisp? Why? Hang on! He got his feelings hurt. He didn't like the fact that I called him out for his little lispy ass for crying. Did y'all hear him? Let me tell you something. The reason that you're a lispy little bastard there, son, is because your mother decided to, I don't know, maybe take some shots of, grain alcohol while you were in the womb, or either that or, your dad, tried to push her down the stairs. I don't know. Either way, the reason that you guys, you need to go to your mother and ask her, what the hell are you doing? What were you doing when I was a parasite in your womb there, you stupid, ungrateful bimbo? Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's continue going. We got area code 832. What's up? What do you think about the GOP?
Hey, what's up, Ghost? I just made a hot pocket for you.
Who is this?
Asho.
Oh, Asho. Jesus Christ. What the hell do you want now? You're making hot pockets? Is that what your mother gives you to eat after you get home from school, mijo?
Yeah. He buys a 4-pack from Costco.
She buys a 4-pack from Costco, yeah. And where's she at right now there, Asho?
I don't know.
You don't even know where your mother's at, for Christ's sake. I mean, does everybody hear this poor young man? This poor young man doesn't even know where his mother is. Sometimes she's at Applebee's at happy hour looking for Alabama Black Snake. The next day she could be at TGI Fridays looking for an ethnic minority for the horizontal mambo. And poor Asho is here, left there to eat a freaking pocket pizza to shove down his hole as compensation, for Christ's sake. I mean, Asho, tell us your pain, for Christ's sake. Tell us your pain there, you burrito-eating idiot.
It's good. My pain is good.
What?
It feels good. It feels good, so my mom is out. I can do whatever I want.
You can do whatever you want, huh? I'm sure you love it, right? Are you taking drugs, Asho? Are you taking drugs, Asho?
Yeah, I can watch porn and shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're watching pornography, Asho?
5 minutes ago I was.
Does everybody hear this? Oh, get him off this. Get him off, for Christ's sake, engineer. Does everybody hear this? I mean, this poor kid is like 8 years old. He's being left alone. His mother's going to TGI Fridays to get the horizontal mambo for somebody that looks good with a leather jacket out here. Meanwhile, this poor kid is left with a freaking pocket pizza. Left here to, whack his little wee-wee off to freaking pornography. The freaking pornography, for Christ's sake, man. God damn it, Asho. Let me tell you something. If I find out who your mother is, Asho, I'm going to find out who she is. I'm reporting that Skankosaurus. Do you understand that? I'm reporting that Skankosaurus to the Child Protective Service Agency. And let me tell you something. If there's anybody out there listening, if anybody knows who this young man is, all right, for the sake of this young man's future, please let me know so I can go and get the goddamn Child Protective Services out here to make sure they're looking after this poor young 8-year-old kid, for Christ's sake. I mean, poor Ashho, man. Poor Ashho. Jesus Christ. We're supposed to be talking about how New Jersey Governor Chris Christie says he's not running for president. And not only that, the damn GOP is trying to scramble to rally behind some candidate out here. I want to hear what you have to say about it, all right? Let's see who else we got. We got area code 405. What's up? What do you think about it?
Hey, Ghost, I'd like to occupy your butthole with my penis.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack, you damn squirrel fister! I mean, do you see the sickness that's happening in America today, for Christ's sake? I mean, this idiot is begging to eat the corn out my crap out here. I mean, this is sick! We're supposed to be talking about how Governor Christie of New Jersey is not going to go and run for president, and we got the GOP trying to scramble to rally behind a given candidate out here. And I'd like to hear what some of you ass clowns have to say about it. You butt-sex-infested, excrement fetish-having fruit bowls. Who else do we got? Area code, who the hell is it? 909, what's up? What do you got to say?
3 times 100? 300, yeah.
What is it? This isn't the homework line there, fruity ass, all right? This isn't the homework show. Get out of here and go ask somebody who gives a crap. 718, what's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost, I'm calling from New York, as you can tell. I want to talk about Occupy Wall Street for a second.
Go right ahead.
So next weekend, the Slut Walk is actually going to be on Occupy Wall Street here in New York.
Yeah, I know. I'm very well aware that not only is Slut Walk going to be with Occupy Wall Street, they actually conducted their own little walk about a couple of streets down from Occupy Wall Street, wearing nothing but scantily clad clothing, shirts that are showing their breastises, little short skirts showing their ass cheeks, saying, "No means no, no means no, no means no." So, yeah, I'm well aware of that. Go ahead. What, you're going to hang up too, for Christ's sake? Is that it? I mean, what are you just calling to inform us out here? I mean, yeah, you're not telling me anything new there, buddy, all right? Jesus Christ, I thought you were going to give us some, behind-the-scenes audio of, some of the crap that's happening out there at this ridiculous Occupy Wall Street. That's all you had to say? Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going on? 219, what's up? You're on the horn. What do you think about the GOP?
Fuck you and fuck Texas.
How old are you? Uh-oh, no. You can't just say that and just, hang up, boy. Oh, man, call him back. Engineer, call his ass back, for Christ's sake. We're not going to we're going to get a hold of a mother, and I'm telling you right now, I am going to make sure that I tear a mother a new one and make sure that, let's just see what happens here.
Yo.
Who is this?
Hello? Who is this? You know what? Ghost, you sound like a goddamn fucking liberal faggot, you goddamn idiot. You sound like such a fucking flippy. I'll fucking beat your ass, you goddamn fucking smoking goof.
Is that your stupid kid? Is that your stupid
Yeah, fuck
kid?
yes, my kid, you stupid fucking faggot, racist motherfucker.
Let me tell you something right now. Your kid.
I'll fucking smoke your ass, won't you? I bet you smoke Goofy Bung's dick. I bet you suck Goofy Bung's dick.
You shut your stupid stinking
Oh,
mouth.
fuck you, you fucking liberal. I fuck your son. Your son's a dick-smoking goof. You're fucking, fuck your son. Your son's a fucking fruity bastard. He's a fucking milky licker like his father. You're a fucking milky licker. Yeah, fuck you, nigger. Yeah, you racist fuck. Yeah, I will come over. I'll come down on 6th Street and whoop your fucking ass. I'll come down to 6th Street and whoop your ass. You ain't shit, son. You ain't shit. You've been exposed. You're NWG.
Put that kid of yours on back on the phone. I want to talk to that brat.
Okay.
Put that
Hey, what's up?
Put that stupid kid on.
Hey, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. What are you gonna do? Suck my dick? Get on your knees and suck my dick? Fucking drink my cum?
Oh, yeah. You're saying that in front of your kid? Yeah, that's great parenting there, you scumbag. Great
Fuck you.
parenting.
You're the scumbag.
Great parenting, for Christ's sake.
For Christ's sake, great parenting. I'm a melting pot of friendship.
You stupid son of a bitch. You know, you're lucky that you're not in front of me, you son of a bitch, because I'd knock your ass out.
I'm not in front of you. I'm on 6th Street right now, motherfucker.
I would knock your stupid ass out in the ground, boy. You understand that? I would
stop boy, I'll knock your ass on the ground, boy.
Shut up. Shut your stupid mouth. I would stomp a mud hole in your ass. I would kick it dry, and then I'd take a dirty yellow bubbly piss in it, and all you can do is look back at me with a yellow smile about it, boy. That's all you can do is look back at me with a yellow smile about it, you fruitball bastard. Having this goddamn kid call up here, for Christ's sake. I mean, what kind of a parent are you having your goddamn kid call up here, boy?
Boy, I'm a great parent, man.
Yeah,
I fucked my son.
What? What'd you say?
I said I fucked my son.
Oh,
just like you fucked yours.
Bitch. Get this sick son of a... Get him off, for Christ's sake! Does everybody hear this? Huh? Does everybody hear this? And let me tell you something else. If there is a authority concerned about what this idiot just said, you just forward your inquiries to me. I will give you his phone number. All right? You forward your inquiries to me, I will give you his phone number, for Christ's sake, because we're not messing around with any of this nonsense of, oh, look at me, I'm going to pretend that I'm some Woody Allen butt-loving pedophile. There's nothing funny about that, you disgusting, despicable scumbag. You understand that? You're put on the list right here, all right? You're being put on the damn list. That's what you're being put in. And let me tell you something. Anybody who wants this idiot's number to turn him into any kind of federal authority, you let me know, all right? You let me know. I'm going to call the local authorities on this son of a bitch. Anyway, let's continue going. I'm sorry, folks. I didn't mean to get off keister there, for Christ's sake. But look, this is America. This is America, for Christ's sake, folks. This is what's raising our children out here. I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't even the biological father, for Christ's sake. This isn't even the damn biological father. This is probably some idiot taking care of this kid while mom's at happy hour having a quote-unquote girls' night out or, you know, at some stupid, disgusting bedpan-changing job, and this kid is left alone with this disgusting pedophile. This is not a joke. This is what's happening in our country, for Christ's sake. Why do you think I continue to do this broadcast? Jesus Christ. And I completely forgot. I mean, I'm sorry. We got off keister there, folks. We're already, Jesus Christ, 12 minutes into the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. Once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. We were talking about how New Jersey Governor Chris Christie says he's not running for president, and the GOP is scrambling to unify behind a candidate out here. So, but it doesn't seem like anybody really gives two rats' asses about that particular subject matter. So let's go ahead and move on to something else. I was reading here that House Republicans are requesting a special counsel to probe Attorney General Eric Holder. Can you believe this crap? And for you folks that don't know who the Attorney General is, that's the top cop. That's the person that's supposed to be overseeing all of law enforcement. You know, it's a presidential appointed seat, if you will. And this was the same guy that called America a nation of cowards. Now, I agree, but not under the context that he was talking about. He was talking about how America's a nation of cowards because they don't want to discuss race, which, you know, I think it's really ridiculous. I don't understand why we even have to continue to discuss race. Race has done nothing but cause human strife ever since the beginning of time. I wish that we would just kind of not acknowledge race, not acknowledge culture, not acknowledge theocracy, political romanticism, nationalism, for Christ's sake, and start realizing that, hey, all this ridiculous nonsense is nothing, and all it has done is provided stained with blood halls of history, habitual human strife, and we should no longer accept it, for Christ's sake. But anyway, the reason that the Republicans want a special counsel to investigate Eric Holder is because of this infamous case, now infamous case, called Fast and Furious. And for you folks that are unfamiliar with the Fast and Furious case, this case has to do with the ATF, the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms. I hate these freaking bureaucracies. You got to know all of them. You got to say them appropriately, so on and so forth. But anyway, the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms Federal Agency was participating in an operation called Fast and the Furious, which they actually sold guns. Yeah, where the federal government actually sold guns to the quote-unquote drug lords across the border in Mexico with the intention of supposedly tracking where those guns were going, for Christ's sake. Can you believe this crap? I kid you not. The federal government was actually trying, or they did, not try, they did this. They sold guns to the goddamn drug lords in Mexico with the intention, supposedly, of tracking where the guns were. Well, unfortunately, too fast, too furious, whatever you call this stupid operation, it went amok because what happened? We found a Border Patrol agent that was brutally murdered, and the guns that were supplied by the federal government were found on the scene of this Border Patrol agent's murder. Yeah. So, the ATF, they were sitting out here selling guns to the enemy with the hope of, I don't know what, getting the tracking device. I don't know what the hell these idiots were trying to do, but lo and behold, what happened? These guns that were supposed to be used to track the supposed narcotics dealers were used. They were used in a murder of a goddamn Border Patrol agent, for Christ's sake. Now the House Republicans want an inquiry. They want a special counsel to look into Eric Holder because they're speculating that Eric Holder perjured himself. That's right. Eric Holder may have perjured himself because he may have lied under oath on what he exactly knew about this given operation. Can you believe this crap? I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, let me tell you something right now. It's getting dirty out here in politics, baby. It's getting dirty. Let me tell you something. I know that Eric Holder thinks he's top cop out here, but if it is found that he lied under oath about this given operation, Fast and the Furious, whatever the hell it's called, this is serious implications here. I mean, this means that Obama may have to pardon old Eric Holder, and I don't know if that's going to hold over very well with those folks that, kind of appreciate the rule of law out here. It's just gross out here. I can't believe that, first of all, our government was conducting itself in such an operation, selling guns to drug lords, let alone those same guns being used in a murder of a Border Patrol agent. It's just, oh, Jesus Christ. I want to hear what you have to say about this, all right? 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. We're talking about Fast and the Furious, that operation that, according to House Republicans, they believe that Eric Holder knows a little bit more than he let on when he was testifying under oath. And I want to hear what you have to say about it, all right? 916, what do you think about Eric Holder?
Maybe we should rub our fat cocks together sometime. Maybe a little oil, 2 fat cocks together.
Disgusting, sick son of a bitch. Nobody wants to hear any goddamn gay porn. Nobody wants to hear gay pornography, for Christ's sake, you sick sons of bitches. I mean, are you hearing this, people? Are you hearing this? This is what's protesting at Occupy Wall Street out here. This is the mentality behind the lunacy that we see here in today's America. Jesus Christ. We're supposed to be talking about House Republicans requesting a special counsel to probe Eric Holder for basically lying, perjuring himself under oath about what he knew about Fast and Furious, this ATF operation that sold guns to drug lords. I want to hear what you have to say about it. Area code 334, what do you think about Eric Holder?
You're fucking racist, Ghost. You treat your slaves horribly.
That's the best you got?
Yeah, faggot.
Why are you calling me a derogatory term towards homosexuals when you sound like you just popped out of the anal passage of an AIDS-infected Greg's Louganis, for Christ's sake? I mean, come on.
Because I love you, Ghost.
Yeah, of course. Get this shit. Get him off, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? Area code 209. What do you got to say about Eric Holder?
Ghost, give me that guy's number. I will call the police to him right now. We'll lie.
You'll call the police on him right now?
Yeah, I'll do it on Skype.
I'm gonna do something personal, to those peeps. All right. I mean, you can't just say that on a broadcast. It's documented. It's recorded. As a matter of fact, you can get the broadcast at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. But don't worry, I know where the area code is. We're going to be doing something really soon. Area code 563. What do you think about Eric Holder?
Show us your toolbox, Ghost. Show us your toolbox.
Christ, I mean, I'm getting infested by fruit bowls out here. Jesus Christ. I mean, does everybody hear the amount of gay contingent that continues to call my goddamn broadcast? I mean, does everybody hear this? I mean, Jesus Christ, this is supposed to be Taco Tuesday, for Christ's sake. This is supposed to be Taco Tuesday. You're fruiting up, man. You're fruiting up Taco Tuesday, man. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have? We're supposed to be talking about Eric Holder here. Area code 253. What do you think about Eric Holder?
It's the Troll Show.
That's stupid. 516. What do you think about Eric Holder?
Hey, Ghost. How you doing?
How's it going?
Yeah, so do you think that Eric Holder was bribed by the drug dealers to do the?
You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Too much Ritalin, asshole. Too much Ritalin. Who else we got? 617. What do you think about Eric Holder?
I have a huge dick.
I doubt it. Not with that fruit bowl voice, for Christ's sake. You probably have one in your anal passage, but not one hanging between your legs. Area code 301, what's up? What do you think about Eric Holder?
Yo, Ghost, I just want to say all these faggots that are calling up your show are a bunch of pieces of shit.
Oh, my God. I mean, I hate assholes who laugh at their own stupid pranks and their own stupid jokes, for Christ's sake. I mean, if there is a god of jokes, I mean, anybody who laughs at themselves should be injected with cancer of the rectum. Do you understand that? They should be injected with cancer of the rectum that'll turn their inside organs into liquid shit. Anyway, 702, what's up? What do you think about Eric Holder here?
Hey, how's work at the Third Coast Music Network?
What the hell is that?
You should know.
What the hell is the Third Coast Music Network? I'm waiting. Where the hell is it? 702, come on, I'm waiting for you. Why are you just sitting there? What is it? Hey, boy, I mean, you going to say something or what? We got to call you back. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Let's call that bastard back, for Christ's sake. Let's call him back. What are you going to sit over there like some fruity-ass little butt lover and not say anything? Let's call him back. Call his ass back, engineer, all right? Call his ass back, for Christ's sake. What the hell is this idiot talking about? Sounds fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake, talking garbage. Come on! What do we got going on here?
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Your whore mother.
Suck my dick! Suck my dick! Suck my dick!
Hey, what's Third Coast, man? Oh, he's hanging. Oh, what I mean, what a loser, man. One more. Call him one more time back, for Christ's sake.
The Google Voice subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
And you know what's really even sad is that you got a Google Voice number and you're still chicken shit to pick up and say something to me, for Christ's sake. But let me tell you something. If I were you, I don't blame you, for Christ's sake, boy. I don't blame you. You understand? I mean, I got a 15.5-inch sausage below my legs here, and I'm sure that's intimidating your over-feminized fruit bowl ass. All right? I mean, you're on a goddamn Google voice phone, man. I mean, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? I'll tell you what you're afraid of. You were raised by your dish rag whore of a mother. You didn't have any fatherly influence as a kid, and now that you see some manly dominance being thrown around this goddamn broadcast like it ain't crap, all of a sudden you're shaking in your boots like some stupid pussy-whipped little chicken-eating, four-eyed, freckle-faced corn boy. I don't blame you, boy. I don't blame you. Anyway, get him off, engineer. Get him off, for Christ's sake. Anyway, do you see what I'm saying, folks? This is the kind of garbage that I get, for Christ's sake. Ballless, no personality, having jerk dicks. All right? This is what I get. This is the kind of garbage that I get, for Christ's sake. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't even know why I bother sometimes. I really don't know why in the blue hell I even bother. You know, I could be on 6th Street right now. Don't you understand that? I could be on 6th Street right now. Do you understand it is Tuesday on 6th Street? Do you know that it is dollar you call it, ass clowns? That means any drink that you want in the house, $1 freaking dollar. All right? But instead, I'm sitting here, screwing around with you jerk dicks. You know? Screwing around with you jerk dicks, for Christ's sake. Anyway, let's continue going, shall we? Who else do we got going on out here? We're supposed to be talking about the House Republicans requesting a special counsel to probe Eric Holder about his potential perjury charge as it relates to his testimony to the Fast and the Furious ATF little debacle that happened. But unfortunately, nobody wants to talk about that. Everybody just wants to sit on their fat jelly asses. They want to, flap their fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard, talking a bunch of malarkey, not making any bit of sense, for Christ's sake. So let's just go ahead and move on to another goddamn subject matter, because these text chat warriors are pissing me the hell off, for Christ's sake. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Occupy Wall Street. That's right. Let's talk a little bit about Occupy Wall Street, because you know what they're doing now? They must have heard this broadcast, because now Occupy Wall Street and those stupid, disgusting hobos that are out there protesting in Wall Street are now dressing up like zombies. Huh? They're dressing up like zombies, for Christ's sake. I mean, they must have been listening to the broadcast yesterday. Don't you think? I mean, they should have been listening to the broadcast, because that's exactly what I was calling them. I was calling them ridiculous zombies, that are doing nothing. Why are they there? Why are they there? I had a whole broadcast yesterday dedicated to this ridiculous Occupy Wall Street. Not one person, not one, could describe to me the intellectual foundation behind this chaos that these disgusting, despicable, disgraceful bastards out there in this Occupy Wall Street nonsense are doing. I mean, somebody tell me, please. Tell me. I want to know. All right? I want to know, for Christ's sake. They're dressing up like zombies now. I mean, how serious can anybody take anyone when they're out here dressing up like zombies? Huh? I mean, isn't this supposed to be some political movement and you idiots are dressing up like zombies, for Christ's sake? I mean, what the hell is this crap? I mean, this isn't Halloween, assholes. Jesus Christ. 561, what do you think about the Occupy Wall Street?
Ghost, I need your capitalist assistance. I have a friend who is just completely leeching off the welfare system. He hasn't had a job in like 10 years, and he just sits at home all day, leeching off his parents, leeching off the government. It's despicable. He makes this webcomic called Songchu, which he assumes is going to get him somewhere, but he's just a fat ass who just pisses off little children and stuff.
Well, what you should do is, believe it or not, some of these bureaucratic institutions, you have to gauge on what bureaucracies are paying this entitlement recipient loser, all right? Now, I'm not joking, all right? Now, if you know that they're collecting the food card, if you know that they're collecting the housing voucher program, if you know that they're collecting any of these given bureaucracies that are handing out these checks, you need to call them individually. And believe it or not, if you can prove if you can actually prove that these people are fraudulently collecting off of the American government, they're now actually giving incentives. They're actually providing money to those that can actually dime out these food stamp and these welfare fraudulent jerk dicks. I kid you not, folks. You need to look into this. You can actually turn these people into the bureaucracies because, let me tell you something, the bureaucracies and the welfare systems and the goddamn housing voucher program system, whatever bureaucratic system that's paying these people, they have a wing of that bureaucracy that looks into these despicable, disgusting wastes of human life that are mooching off the government. All right? I mean, that are mooching off the government, for Christ's sake. So let me tell you, if you know what bureaucracy that they're utilizing, if you know if they're collecting disability, so you can call the SSI people. If you know that they're collecting a housing voucher program, you can go to the HUD people, all right? If you know that they're collecting a food card, you can go to the SNAP program or where. I mean, you have to go to these individual bureaucracies and say, hey, this person is a fraud. I've got the proof. Here's the proof. And believe it or not, before you know it, these idiots will be taken down and they'll have to do time in prison for being fraudulent to the American taxpayer. And that's why Mr. EBT, as a matter of fact, that's the only reason why I did this broadcast, because everybody was tweeting at Mr. EBT over here and basically telling him that he should be thrown in jail. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Mr. EBT, if you go look at his goddamn Twitter account, this guy is literally throwing all kinds of tweets at me, for Christ's sake. And the reason is because he feels a little threatened. He feels a little threatened, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, man, I could go to jail for this, baby. I could go to jail for Mr. EBT, baby. That ain't fair, baby. That ain't fair. I got my EBT. I be swiping, baby. That's just free money, baby. That ain't fair, baby. That's why he's getting a little bit scared. And let me tell you something right now. I think this son of a bitch should be thrown in prison, all right? And anyone else who is mooching off of the American tax system. That's what us taxpayers need to do. That's what us capitalists need to do. If we know that somebody is basically mooching off of the American tax system, if you basically know that they're mooching off of the American tax system, we'll turn their asses in. And you better get on top of that bureaucracy and make sure that these sons of bitches are not collecting anymore. Because let me tell you, these bureaucracies have to listen to you. They have to listen to you. If you're a taxpayer, you can go down to these bureaucracies and say, hey, I want to turn into some fraudulent activity. I want to turn it in right now. And throw these sons of bitches in prison. All of them. All of these idiots. So, Mr. EBT, I know you're sitting out there saying, baby, I can't understand it, baby. I don't understand why you ain't liking me, baby. Well, the reason I don't like you is because you're the epitome of what's happening in this country. I mean, Occupy Wall Street. They're out there, and if you try to hear any of these idiots that are protesting on this Occupy Wall Street nonsense, they try to use the excuse that, oh, there's a discrepancy between rich and poor. There's a lot of people starving in America today. Yeah, there's a lot of people starving in America today. Are you kidding me? A lot of people starving in America today? Has anybody seen the tweets that I have goddamn thrown out, for Christ's sake? And you're going to talk about starving people in America? There are fat, poor people, for Christ's sake. Fat, poor people. I mean, what the hell is this crap? Fat, poor people? How can poor people be fat, folks? Explain that one to me. How can poor people be fat? They can't. It's an oxymoron. It's a lie. It's a fallacy. Do you understand that? It's a goddamn fallacy. And that's what these idiots on Occupy Wall Street are out there supposedly protesting for. They're protesting because, oh, there's people starving in America. The only reason that there's people starving in America is because they want to be starving. We've got so many goddamn government entitlements out here that the more loser you are, the more money you get. I mean, just ask Mr. EBT, for Christ's sake, huh? I mean, just ask Mr. EBT. I mean, everybody tweet at that son of a bitch. Let's throw a Twitter bomb at that son of a bitch and have him answer the question. Have him answer the question, for Christ's sake. Is he Poe in America? Ask him. Ask him. him, for Christ's sake, huh? Is he Poe in America when he's like, yeah, Mr. EBT, I got my EBT, I'm eating good, I got my potato chips, yeah, I'm EBT. I mean, it's just stupid. This is what Occupy Wall Street is fighting for right now, to sustain losers like Mr. EBT out here. To sustain these disgusting, despicable moochers that contribute nothing to society whatsoever. They contribute absolutely nothing. Frickin' Mr. EBT. Where are you at now there, brother? Huh? Where are you at now? I bet you're a little scared now that you could be thrown in prison for being a fraudulent, dumbass, welfare recipient, fraudulent asshole. Stupid jerk. Huh? Where's he at? He ain't nowhere. You know what he's doing? He's hiding his ass off. He's hiding his ass off, and he knows it. Stupid son of a bitch. I'm telling you right now, there is no reason for these assholes in Wall Street, Occupy Wall Street, to be bitching. These are just ungrateful losers in life, folks. Let's be honest. They are losers in life. Who they should be pissed off at is the baby boomers. Who they should be pissed off at are the individuals that actually put them in the predicament that they're in today. They should be mad at the government for nationalizing the college debt so they can't go default on college debt. They can't go bankrupt on college debt. All right? I mean, they should be, going out there and camping out in front of Washington, D.C. for all the ridiculous regulations that they have put in, for all the outsourcing of jobs that they have done. Not only that they have, folks, you have to realize, not only did they outsource jobs, but our government gave them tax money to do so. Our government gave them tax incentives to do so. And you're blaming Wall Street, you stupid losers? I mean, this is a government made for the people and by the people. That's all there is to it. But you know what these idiots want out here? These idiots on Wall Street, Occupy Wall Street, this is what they're fighting for right here, Mr. EBT. Huh? Mr. EB freaking T, for Christ's sake. Here's another idiot that they're fighting for here, huh? Here's another idiot. Here, listen to this. Let me get this stupid, ridiculous freaking video, for Christ's sake. Here. Everybody watch this. This is who Occupy Wall Street is fighting for right here. And if you're on the archive, go to my Twitter account, Ghost Politics, all right? All one word, no underscores, all right? All one word, no underscores, and I want you to scroll down to about, what's today's date? Today is October the 4th, all right? And read the tweet, hey, Occupy Wall Street, you're not fooling us capitalists. Here's the Poe in America that you're protesting for. Fat, poor people? Just read that tweet, for Christ's sake. And here, these are the people that Occupy Wall Street are basically fighting for, you know? This is what they're fighting for right here, these despicable, useless human beings, for Christ's sake. And they're trying to claim that they're starving people in America? They're trying to claim that they're starving people in America? It's a fallacy. It's a lie, for Christ's sake. It's an unbelievable lie. And I can't believe that there's so many goofs falling for this nonsense. But hey, this is the same America that has been educated by our government-funded education system. And as a result, this is why we have the type of nonsense that we have out here, for Christ's sake. Good stuff. Luckily, I got Johnny Walker Blue Label to kind of ease away all the goddamn frustration, for Christ's sake. Anyway, I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. What do you think about Occupy Wall Street? You think it's doing good? You think they're fighting for the Poe in America? You idiots. There ain't no Poe in America. You asshole. I mean, the more loser you are, the more you don't have a job, the more kids you shit out of your uterus pipe. I mean, if you're a drug addict, if you're a disgusting piece of trash, there are so many government programs that'll just give you money. I don't want to hear this crap about starving people in America. I mean, do you idiots understand? Every goddamn tax season, I am raped. All right? I am raped every time I got to pay taxes so I can continue to support these wastes of human life that are completely comfortable in their own mediocrity. I mean, I get raped by paying taxes so that these disgusting human beings that are doing nothing but camping out in the street in front of Wall Street. I mean, who has the ability to camp out in front of the street and for 3 weeks at a time besides somebody who's unemployed, somebody who has nothing, somebody who's some pothead, ambitionless piece of trash with no life? I mean, even if they had a life, even if they had a freaking life, they wouldn't be there. Even if these losers in Occupy Wall Street had a life, and I'm talking about any kind of a life. I'm talking about Dungeons and Dragons. I'm talking about the Xbox. I'm talking about anything. They would not be there. But these are the rejects of society. I mean, just look at them. Just do a YouTube search, for Christ's sake. It's disgraceful. This is not America. This is not America, for Christ's sake. This is some third world technocratic society, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. And let me tell you something. There's people in here pissing and moaning. Obviously, we got a couple of liberals in here that are pissing and moaning, saying,
oh, that's not fair. You shouldn't be talking that way. Nah, you're a meanie. Nah.
Well, I'll tell you what, engineer, throw some goddamn chat room martial law on these sons of bitches, because I don't want to see these liberal, long-haired, bedwetting hippies sit here and give justification on why Mr. EBT and all these other disgusting, fat, so-called po people in America can continue to rape the taxpayer. Put them on goddamn martial law, engineer. Put them on chat room martial law. I'm not going to sit over here and allow these text chat warriors to flap their fat sausages of fingers on the keyboards talking nonsense against me, for Christ's sake. I'm a capitalist. And me and other capitalists are the ones that make society go round. We're the ones that fund these little people in government. We're the ones that fund these disgusting Mr. EBT and their goddamn entitlements. We, us, the American worker, the American taxpayer, for Christ's sake. We're the ones that pay for these useless human beings, and we're getting just about tired of it. We're getting just about tired of sustaining the mediocrity and the waste of humanity. We're just about tired of it. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I want to hear from you. What do you think about
Occupy Wall Street?
Area code 334. What do you think about Occupy Wall Street?
What's up, Ghost? This is I'm calling because your wife wanted me to let you know she's going to be coming home late tonight.
You could have said it without stumbling over your own tongue. What are you, afraid?
Yeah, I know.
You're scared?
I fucked up. I'm sorry.
You're scared. You were raised by your mother, weren't you?
Maybe.
Yeah, of course you were, for Christ's sake. How come I always know when somebody is raised by their mammy? How do I always know this? Huh? Let me tell you something. You know what you should do there, 334? You should go up to your mother, give her a bitch slap, and say, hey, Mom, maybe you should have gotten a father to raise me. Maybe you shouldn't hopped on the lap of somebody that looked good with a slick back hair that flipped a nickel and have him ejaculate in your uterine wall, and then 9 months later I came out. Maybe you should have actually had a father that went out in the backyard and threw some football with me, that actually cared about me, for Christ's sake. But no. Mom thought she was Miss Independent, Miss Gloria Steinem, burn my bra feminist slut bag, and decided,
I can raise my kids all on my own, and I don't need no father. I don't need nobody.
And lo and behold, mother leaves you with an illegal alien child care provider or in front of a damn boob tube or a violent video game, and lo and behold, that is where you're learning not only how to become a person, how to become a man, but how to communicate. And that's why your stupid, stinking, stumbling, mumbling over your goddamn tongue ass can't come out with the right sentence fragments to spit out of your goddamn suckhole because of your stupid, dirty, dish rag hole, smelly, sick-ass salmon mother. Am I correct, 334? Am I correct? Yeah, that's what I thought. You better just go out and do something else. You know what I'm saying? Haven't you noticed that right when I put these stupid fruity asses on the table and say, hey, your dumb, stupid mother is the reason why you can't conjure up an actual complete sentence. Your mother is the reason why you can't talk like a man and you sound so ballless. Your single dish rag whore is the reason why you sound like an over-feminine underground San Francisco fruity ass, for Christ's sake. Huh? Haven't you noticed every time that I yank this reality in the faces of these stupid losers, they don't have anything to say because they know it's the truth? Huh? They know it's the truth. So, I'm just telling you right now, folks, I mean, I've had just about enough of this, all right? I've had enough of single mothers who are out here thinking that they can raise children on their own, for Christ's sake. This is proof, all right? Not only are all the assholes who call me up in an attempt to try to talk garbage to me on this show proof, but this disgusting disgrace out here in Occupy Wall Street is proof. The amount of disgusting bowels, I mean the bowels of mental perception that everyone is in at this point in time in American history. It's disgusting. Anyway, let's continue going. I want to hear from you, 646-652-4869. We're supposed to be talking about Occupy Wall Street. They're dressing up as zombies now. Can you believe this? They must have been listening to me. That's what I called them yesterday. I called them nothing but zombies, for Christ's sake. Now they're dressing up like them, for Christ's sake. I mean, what is this? They think it's a big joke, these idiots. They think that politics is a big joke.
I'm going to go out and dress like a zombie. I'm going to pretend like it's a zombie fest, and I'm out there in my zombie outfit, and I'm going to dress real nice. Just shut up.
Give me a freaking break. Area code 626, what do you think about Occupy Wall Street? Yeah, shove it up your ass with the remixes, all right, asshole? 772, what do you think about Occupy Wall Street?
Oh, my God, I love you.
Sound like a fruit bowl, for Christ's sake. Your mother should be punched in the pussy for having you. 818, what's up? What do you think about Occupy Wall Street?
Hey, Ghost. These Occupy Wall Street idiots are freaking annoying, is what they are, because they're basically going on strike to tell us something that we already know. It's like, oh, people are starving. Yeah, we already know. Thanks.
Well, it's not only that. I mean, there should be nobody starving in America. I mean, my tax dollars are going to supposedly feed these losers, all right? I mean, look at Mr. EBT over here. Mr. EBT made a song about welfare fraud, for Christ's sake. He made a song about welfare fraud, and everybody seems to be embracing this as if it's a big thing to do. Like we're supposed to just be like, yay, look, everything's great. So you want to know why Mr. EBT can commit welfare fraud? Because there are so many tax-funded programs that losers of America can qualify for and actually maintain their sustenance. The problem is that these idiots, for a lack of a better term, either spend more than their entitlements allow, or they're so ignorant that they can't even do the appropriate paperwork so that they can apply for these ridiculous, disgusting programs. And because nobody taught them how to, pussy pampered them through the whole process, so on and so forth, all of a sudden,
oh, it's not fair.
I mean, it's just disgusting is what it is. It's unbelievably disgusting. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter because we're running out of time here. I want to talk about Anonymous. That's right. I want to talk about Anonymous, and I want to talk about it right now. Now, the reason I want to talk about Anonymous is because these are the ass clowns that actually organized this whole disgusting display that we're witnessing out here on Wall Street. All right, this is the organization that has basically come out and said, yes, we're a bunch of leftist commies, and that's what we are, and that's all there is to it. So at this point in time, Anonymous has made itself very clear that it is a communist, leftist apparatus. And in my personal opinion, I think it's a disgrace. I think it's disgusting. And anybody who's going to continue to affiliate with Anonymous, anybody who's going to affiliate with the Guy Fawkes masks and all this other nonsense, you are affiliating with leftism. You are affiliating with people that are holding up Mao Zedong faces. You are, affiliating with people that are out here wanting the government to take complete and total control of everything. I mean, that's what communism is, you morons, that the government gives you loaves of bread at the bread line, that the government gives you your car, your house, your job, and nobody has more than anybody else. That's what these idiots and Anonymous and these assholes at Occupy Wall Street, that is what they're representing. And let me tell you something right now. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. And if you want to have something to do with it, then you're a goddamn communist. All right? You're a goddamn communist, and that's all there is to it. And let me tell you something. Just to reassert their communist agenda, Anonymous has announced that they are going to, quote, erase the New York Stock Exchange. Can you believe this crap? That's Anonymous's latest threat, that they are going to, quote-unquote, erase the New York Stock Exchange. I'm not joking. I told you, folks, this is leftist nonsense. I mean, you know, here you've got Anonymous claiming that, we're for freedom of speech. We're against corruption. We're against this. Meanwhile, they're out there in the middle of Wall Street begging for Big Brother government, please, we want more loaves of bread. Please, we want more bowls of soup. Please, Big Brother government, take care of us, because I can't take care of my pathetically anal self. Please do so. Are you kidding me? I mean, let me tell you something right now. This is a disgrace. Anybody who is Anonymous at this point is a communist crap bastard, and that's all I'm saying. All right, they are a communist, and I'm not down with communism. You sorry sacks of crap. All right, I am not down with communism. I will never be down with communism. I'll never be down with socialism. So as far as I'm concerned, we now know Anonymous is a goddamn leftist piece of trash, and you can tell them I said that. Let's take some calls here. I mean, they're threatening to erase the NYSE, for Christ's sake. Yeah, that's responsible. Yeah, that's going to cause a lot of great ruck. I mean, don't you understand that this contradiction that is Anonymous, this contradiction is nothing more than an apparatus that's helping to perpetuate totalitarianism? I mean, the whole reason why we have all these potential internet legislation, this internet regulation legislation, is because of Anonymous and its ridiculous, stupid hacktivism for no fucking reason. All right? The whole reason why we're going to potentially have totalitarianism and a goddamn police state is because of these ridiculous, disgusting, pathetic assholes that want to insist upon causing chaos for the sake of doing it because they have no fucking life. All right? This is it right here. This is it. So let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you, I am not going to sit here and be down with communists. Anybody who's down with communism, as far as I'm concerned, is the enemy. And we, at the Capitalist Army, have declared war upon you. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. 831, what do you think about Anonymous? Yeah, real funny, asshole. 425, what do you think about Anonymous? They ain't saying shit. 248, what do you think about Anonymous?
Hey, Ghost, I got something to say about Anonymous. Also, I'd like to add that you're a fucking homophobic, racist prick from Texas.
Can you do something for me, 248? Can you say she sells seashells by the seashore? Can you say that for us?
She sells seashells down by the seashore.
All right, go ahead, you lispy little bastard. All right, go ahead and say whatever you're going to say there, you speech impediment fuck.
I'm from Chicago. I'm from fucking Chicago. That's why I thought...
Yeah, right. I know a cleft palate when I hear one, for Christ's sake. You're a goddamn birth defect. Now go ahead and get to your point there, you cleft palate lispy prick.
They're fucking homophobic racist. And that's coming from a fucking... My dad is black, my mom is white, and I'm bisexual, so that's coming from me.
Oh, jeez. I mean, you're just running the gambit there, huh, boy? I guess the reason you got cleft palate is not necessarily because it's a birth defect, because you're servicing too many glory holes, huh? You wouldn't let go of that goddamn pacifier, you wouldn't stop sucking on the noonie, huh, there, 248, huh?
You're a fucking homophobic racist.
I'm not a racist, and I'm not homophobic either, but go ahead.
What else you want me to say?
I know. I hear you wiping away your drool. I mean, that goddamn overbite must be protruding very badly, for Christ's sake. I mean, haven't you ever thought about getting surgery for that son of a bitch?
What goddamn overbite? What are you talking about?
Come on. We can hear it every time you say the word S. All right, go ahead and say S. Go like that.
S. S.
Say it one more time. Say S.
S.
Say it again. S.
Why the fuck do you keep having me say S? What is wrong with you?
Woo, man, I'm telling you. Well, the reason I'm telling you this, sir, is because you're talking garbage to me, and I'm just basically saying you're calling me a racist, you're calling me a homophobe. I'm calling you a mumbling, stumbling, overbite, having lispy bastard. And all I'm asking you to do is say the word S. And what I'm trying to do is hopefully get you out of your list, for Christ's sake. I'm trying to provide you a service. I'm doing what public education didn't do for your ass, all right?
All right.
You understand that?
Ghost, can you please do me a favor? Can you please put a shotgun in your mouth and blow your brains out, you fucking Texas inbred piece of shit?
Say that again. I'm a Texas what? Say it again.
You're a Texan piece of shit, Ghost.
Oh my God! Let me tell you something, man. You know, we got to have you on as like a regular, man. I mean, you've got one of the dumbest, half-a-tard, lispy sounds on your goddamn voice, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's hilarious. I mean, hold on, let me lift chat room martial law. Everybody is just laughing their asses off at you, man. I mean, look at everybody here. Can you say S for us again, like S?
S.
It sounds like you're about to roll your S, like you're a goddamn Mexican, like.
See, you say you're not a racist, but you're making fun of Mexicans right there.
I'm not making fun of Mexicans. I'm saying what Mexicans do. Mexicans predominantly roll their R's like la no te ringo, la talamundo, la salamega. All right, I don't understand how that's racist. They roll their goddamn R's. You're rolling a freaking S because you're a goddamn lispy little self. That's all I'm saying.
Ghost, I got plenty of Mexican friends, and none of them sound like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You don't got no Mexican friends, for Christ's sake. I mean, who in the hell would want to listen to some lispy, cornholio-sounding bastard like yours? Get this here. I've had about enough. Get him off, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Some idiot who rolls his S. I mean, how far is that goddamn overbite when you're fucking rolling your S's? Huh? Oh, my God. Anyway, let me continue going. 646-652-4869. We're supposed to be talking about Anonymous threatening to erase the NYSE. I'm calling them the leftist that they are. I want to hear what you have to say about it. Area code 347. What do you think about Anonymous?
Hey, Ghost. How are you?
How's it going?
So I'm making the Ghost Android app for your cans.
What?
You shake your phone, your Android phone, and then you hear your cans.
Wow, Jesus Christ! I'm very proud of you, for Christ's sake. I mean, what are you trying to do with that?
I'm gonna put it on the Android marketplace, and so all your fans around the world can download the app.
Oh, well, good. I'm very proud of you. All right. Who else we got? 413. What's up? What do you think about Anonymous?
How you doing, Ghost?
I'm not doing too bad, other than the fact that the world's turned into dog shit. But other than that, I'm all right.
I'm really not worried about anything Anonymous says. I don't even think they know what they're talking about. I don't even think they know what that means.
They don't know what they're talking about. I mean, what is going on at Anonymous out here? I mean, what is this crap? I mean, they're turning into leftist commies, for Christ's sake.
I don't know. I think they pretty much always were. I don't really know. Pretty much, that.
I mean, don't these idiots know that it's the government that's corrupting everything? I mean, it was the government that gave Wall Street the bailouts. I mean, Wall Street didn't just go up into the Washington, D.C. halls and say, yeah, we're going to come in and start taking out the taxpayer money, and you ain't going to do a goddamn thing about it. No, absolutely not. The government gave Wall Street our tax dollars. All right? I mean, it was the government that gave out stimulus package 2 that was nothing more than an open raid on the American tax system by those that donated to the campaign contribution accounts of the liberal regime. I mean, that's all there is to it, man.
The reason, I'll tell you the reason why they're doing it on Wall Street is because thousands and thousands and thousands of people walk by. They're going to get seen. There's going to be people with cameras. They're going to be all over the place. They're not going to do it. They're not going to bother the government because I guess in their heads they'll think, we won't get on YouTube or something. I don't know what they think, but it's all attention. It's all attention.
It's obvious that it's all attention there, 413. I mean, that's all it comes down to. I mean, I have said that the idiots that are out here camping out for 3 weeks in front of Wall Street are losers. These are people that basically maxed out their credit cards. They got defaulted on a secured loan. They still owe, I don't know how many thousands of dollars on a college degree, and now they're pissing and moaning. Now they're pissing and moaning at the wrong people. Wall Street is just a benefactor of what the government has done. It's this despicable, disgusting bureaucratic government that has allowed this disgusting discrepancy in wealth to happen. I mean, I just don't understand why these assholes aren't blaming the government, but it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. I mean, look who in the hell is actually out here protesting with these idiots, huh? Look who's protesting with these idiots. Michael Moore, Susan Sarandon. I mean, all these people that ran the campaign of Barack Obama. Huh? These are the people that ran the campaign of Barack Obama. They're out there protesting with these disgusting, disgraceful bastards. So, of course they're not going to go after the government. Jesus Christ. Anyway, 413, man, I appreciate you calling up, man. Keep thinking how you're thinking. You can tell that you're not thinking along the same lines as these regurgitating, stumbling, mumbling sentence fragments, spitting jerks out here. So keep your head up there, 413. Good call. Anyway, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast. All right, go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. Moreover, we got all kinds of little buttons underneath the player right there, all right? We got to retweet this button. We got a Facebook like button. We got to share this button. Use and abuse those buttons, baby. It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. It's just a freaking click. Anyway, folks, we're already running out of time here. Let me move on to something else. I'd like to spend some more time on Anonymous and Occupy Wall Street, but, I mean, we dedicated last show to it, and, of course, nobody called in defining the intellectual curiosity or the intellectual foundation behind this stupid protest. And, of course, today, nobody's calling in defining the intellectual foundation here again. So, of course, once again, I am to assume what they are politically based upon the propaganda put forth by these disgusting individuals, and all of it is leftism, all of it is socialism, and us capitalists aren't going to sit here and stand for it much longer. Us capitalists are not going to stand for it much longer, you stupid, sorry sacks of milky-licking crap. You know it and I know it, boy. You know it and I know it. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter, folks. Let me talk a little bit about China a little bit, because China is warning the U.S. Yeah, they're actually warning the U.S. that if they pass this, what the hell is this thing called? The Currency Exchange Rate Oversight Reform Act of 2011. China is warning that if they pass this act, that they are going to implement a trade war on the United States. That's right. You got the Chinese government basically trying to dictate our own policy. Moreover, this little bill called, it's a real long bill. You know how these bills are. The Currency Exchange Rate Oversight Reform Act of 2011. This little bill is actually put forth in Congress to force the Chinese government, to do something with its own economic situation there. I mean, that's what this bill is. It's to force China to basically gain some value in its currency, moreover, opening its borders to more and more American trade. And they were going to force the Chinese government to do this by threatening tariffs on Chinese imports in America. That's right. I mean, in this bill, if the goddamn China, doesn't reform itself like it's defined in this bill, well, by God, I mean, we are going to throw tariffs on China. So what does that mean? That means we're not going to have very many goods out here if this bill is put forth, and China's going to say, hey, I know that we produce your little widgets that all your stupid people like the iPads and iPhones and all this other nonsense. We're just going to not produce them for you anymore. And that's what China's threatening, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is a very scary situation out here. Very scary situation. And I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell's going to happen. I don't know what the hell's going to happen, but this is the last thing that we need, given the fact that we got a world going into disorder, given the fact that we've got a bunch of ignorant people on Wall Street that are blaming the wrong people for their own stupid pissant lives. They need to be looking at the mirror and looking at themselves, for Christ's sake, and understanding that it was their stupid, imbecilic decision-making that put them in the predicament that they're in, for Christ's sake. But once again, China threatening a trade war with America if they pass this ridiculous bill called the Currency Exchange Rate Oversight Reform Act of 2011. And let me tell you something right now, these Chinese ain't messing around, for Christ's sake. I mean, they sound serious. I mean, they're already pissed off about the Taiwanese arms deal when we, what was this, 2 weeks ago, when we sold Taiwan all these F-16s and, all these military armaments, for Christ's sake. I mean, China's already pissed off about that, for Christ's sake. They're pissed off about that now. They're threatening, trade wars. Jesus Christ. Anyway, before we get into anything else, you know as well as I have to, because Blog Talk Radio is broadcasted in the country of China, I am forced to give a rebuttal of any criticism that I give to the Chinese government. I am forced to give a rebuttal by a representative of the Communist government of China. And I have to do this, folks. I'm sorry. So without any further ado, folks, do we got him on, engineer? All right, well, apparently we've got him on the horn, so without any further ado, Mr. Fortune Cookie, are you there, sir?
You see, you motherfucker out there in America trying to talk all kinds of garbage about communist government in China. Let me tell you, American motherfucker, something. You can't tell us what to do with our economy, motherfucker. You can't tell us what to do with our economy, you stupid American motherfucker. We own your country. We own your people. We own your country. We own your people, motherfucker. Don't sit here and talk garbage about communist government in China. You Americans have no rights no more. We own your country, motherfucker. We own you, motherfucker. And there's nothing you can do about it. We own all your debt. Everything that you motherfucker buy, we produce, motherfucker. We produce, motherfucker. That iPhone that you like, my uncle built that iPhone, motherfucker. The iPad that you motherfucker do, my uncle built that. So all you motherfucker out there talking garbage about communist government of China, you stick a chopstick up your asshole, motherfucker. All you people sitting there talking garbage about communist government of China, we stick a Ginsu knife up your asshole, motherfucker. And for all you people ask yourself why we do what we do, you want to know why we do what we do, motherfucker? We do it for Chairman Mao. We do it for Chairman Mao. We do it for Chairman Mao. Oh, my stomach. Oh, no. Bad egg roll. Oh, no. I got nothing else to say. Oh, my stomach. Oh, no. Bad egg roll. Bad egg roll, motherfucker. I got nothing else to say. I am Mr. Fortune Cookie. Thank you very much. All right, get him off. Get him off, for Christ's sake. I mean, did you hear him, folks? Did you hear Mr. Fortune Cookie out there? He's basically telling you how it is. He's saying that he doesn't care, that he owns America, that the Chinese government owns America, and how dare we sit here and try to dictate the economic policies of the communist government of China, for Christ's sake. You heard him. You heard this son of a bitch. You heard him yourself. You heard it straight from the bowl of rice himself. So don't sit over here and look all cross-eyed at me, for Christ's sake, all right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. I want to hear what you got to say. What do you think about China over here trying to flex nuts? Yeah. China sitting over here trying to flex nuts at the United States. I want to hear what you got to say about it, all right? Area code 423. What do you think about China trying to flex nuts?
There's a lot of people who's afraid to pull out their EBT card. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to pull out my EBT card. If I'm hungry, I'm swiping this card. I'm swiping it.
Yeah, well, you know what? You deserve to get your ass rolled by capitalists. That's what you deserve, you stupid ungrateful. I can hear the fat net idiot's windpipe. Did y'all hear him? Did y'all hear the fat net idiot's windpipe, for Christ's sake? Yeah, I'm gonna get man. I'm gonna swipe my car. I'm gonna swipe my car, baby. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get that. Shut up. Shut up. We're supposed to be talking about how the communist government of China is threatening a trade war with the United States of America, and I want to hear what you idiots have to say about it. Area code 508. What do you think? What do you guys think about China?
Hello. I'm looking at your docs folder over here. It's so good. Look at that. Oh.
Jesus Christ. What are you? You got that stupid Optimus Prime mask on, for Christ's sake? Is that what you're doing? You put the Optimus Prime mask on to disguise your voice to make it sound like you got a lower pair of nuts than you actually do? Huh? You may think you're stronger, but my nuts hang much longer. Much longer and longer. Amen. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on. Who else do we got going on over here? 847. What's up? What do you think about China?
Why weren't you at the last clan meeting, Chomsky?
Yeah, here we go again. Chomsky here. I'm Robert Chomsky. What am I now again? Johnny Conquest is what I am now, right? I'm Johnny Conquest. I mean, you people are idiots. You know, and no, I'm not Stevie B, asshole, all right? Stevie B, speaking of Stevie B, that asshole got arrested a couple of days ago on a stage in Las Vegas for child support. Huh? If y'all don't know, remember Stevie B, he's that guy that sang that song, Because I Love You, and I'd do anything. Girl, won't you please come on in, because I love you. I'll be right by your side, to be alive, to be your guy. I'm not that guy, all right? I'm not Stevie B, all right? But anyway, I'm not John Madden either. I'm not Johnny Brennan, all right? Give me a goddamn break, man. I know you idiots think that, oh, look, I found where the image that he uses as his avatar is from. Let me tell you something about that image, all right? Let me tell you something about it. First and foremost, before I started broadcasting, I used to actually voice chat for a good period of time, all right? I used to be in Yahoo voice chat under the names American Fundamentalist, of Most Hated. What else did I use at Yahoo? I don't know. I used a couple of names out there. Anyway, I decided that Yahoo chat just got way too much too many spammers back in like 2002, 2003. Then came Pal Talk, which a lot of the people that are listening to me now, whenever I host a voice chat event, that's where I hosted. I hosted at Pal Talk because from 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, all the way to about 2007, 2008, I was actually out there talking on Pal Talk, and you can actually still go out there and go into any of the rooms, the political... what is it called? The political halfway room and the NFL 2 room. You can basically go into any one of those rooms, and those idiots are going to know who I am. On Pal Talk, I chat under the name OG_Ghost. All right. Now, the problem is that I never had any kind of picture on my profile. All right. I never put any kind of picture on my profile. I put a description there, but most people like to see a picture on the profile. So, one night I decided that I was going to, utilize something as my avatar and decided to do a Google image search, for something nice, something cool, something a little Texan, something a little badass, something with little balls in it, you know what I'm saying? And lo and behold, I put Skull and Bones, Texas, and out comes this image, for Christ's sake, and I started using it at Pal Talk, believe it or not. Started using out at Pal Talk, and before you know it, I was actually approached by some of the people here at Blog Talk Radio. They had actually heard about me, via a whole bunch of different channels, and lo and behold, they invited me over here to actually do a broadcast. I thought that was very kind of Blog Talk Radio, so I came over here and took that avatar with me. Now, lo and behold, I'm barely getting noticed right now. People are private messaging me up saying,
we found the image. It's Third Coast Music Network or some kind of crap like that. I don't know. I don't care, all right? I don't care. All right, but now that, these idiots out here are probably emailing these pricks and so on and so forth, I may have to, just go out and do something else. I may have to get a new avatar because these assholes and their disgusting, despicable asses want to sit over here and, oh, look, we found it. We found it.
Jesus Christ. All right? The bottom line is this, all right? The bottom line is this, all right? If people are that concerned about the avatar, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I will, any of you goddamn little graphics artists that are out there, all right? Any of you graphics artists that are out there that have some skills that want to go out and create a new avatar, because I may have to pull this down because these stupid jerk dicks are out here saying, hey, look, we found it. That's why I've never put out any T-shirts. That's why I've never put down any, any kind of garb or anything related to that avatar because I knew I found it on the internet, all right? So I tell you what, all you graphics artists, you go out and make the new avatar for the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, all right? And get this. Anybody who makes the new official avatar for the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, I'm going to put it on some shirts. I'm going to put it on goddamn everything, and I'll split the cost. I'll split the profits, baby. I will split the profits 50-50, all right? How about that? How about that? I'm gonna start jobs, baby. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create jobs out of True Capitalist Radio. How about that? I'm gonna create jobs. If you're a graphics artist, and if you're somebody who knows that, hey, I've got the skills to pay the bills, I'm gonna redo this damn True Capitalist Radio Show graphic, the new True Capitalist Radio Show avatar. I guarantee you, you do it, and I like it, and I use it. I give you 50%. 50%, all right? 50%. I'll put it on shirts. I'll put it on freaking mugs. I'll put it on freaking everything, for Christ's sake. Because, look, I don't really care about making money off of this goddamn radio show. Do you understand? I don't care. I'm doing this to spread capitalism, for Christ's sake. But, of course, because I doxed a few people that were trying to dox me, they're getting a little pissed off about it. They're trying to,
hey, look, I found the graphic, and look, his name is Johnny Conquest.
Shut up. Shut your stupid mouth. All right, so once again, all right, 50-50, anybody who comes up with the new avatar for the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? I'm not joking. All right, and you know my Twitter account, all right? You know my Twitter account, Ghost Politics, baby. I'm not joking, man. I'm not kidding. The sooner you make the new avatar, the sooner you're going to start making some freaking money, all right? Woo! And let me tell you, the idea that I have for the avatar for the True Capitalist Radio broadcast is something similar to what we have now. But, of course, I've got to get rid of it because these idiots are sitting over here saying, hey, look, we found it. And I'm sure now I'm going to have to take it down, for Christ's sake, even though I haven't used this for any kind of profit basis whatsoever. I've never sold a goddamn T-shirt. I've never done any of this crap with this avatar. But because these jerk dicks, these idiots want to sit over here and talk garbage and,
now, look, we found it, Johnny Conquest,
or whatever the hell they think I am. Now, what are we going to have to do? We're going to have to change. Everybody can thank Celtic Brony for that. Everybody thank Celtic Brony for us having to take the damn avatar down. Thanks a lot, Celtic Brony, you stupid milky liquor. All right? I hope that you get the AIDS. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call, all right? Once again, if you're a graphic artist, right now, I'm telling you right now, if you create a new avatar for the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, I'm telling you right now, you, my friend, are going to get 50% of the profits that we generate from selling the T-shirt. And I don't even want to sell the T-shirt. I don't even want to sell crap, but, you can thank Celtic Brony for giving you a job because that's what happened, all right? That's what happened. Now I'm going to be giving jobs in America. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to be giving jobs in America. So all you graphics artists, you better, come up with your best avatar to replace the avatar of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, all right? Anyway. And not only that, the new avatar will probably be a lot cooler anyway. Not only that, I'll probably make a little bit more than tip money on this broadcast, baby. I'm probably going to actually profit now, baby. I mean, this opens up a whole new door of all kinds of crap, baby. So look, if you're serious, if you're a graphics artist, baby, you throw them goddamn images to me, 50-50, no BS, all right? I will give you 50% of the profits, baby, all right? And that's all there is to it. And you better hurry up and do it before Christmas. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. You better do it before Christmas so we can both make some serious capital. You know what I mean? So, this Christmas you can have a ho-ho-ho Christmas. Woo! Anyway, let me move on, folks. We're running out of time here because of these ass clowns in the chat room. Vladimir Putin. We were talking about how China wants a trade war. Well, look at Vladimir Putin, the Prime Minister of Russia. He actually wants his own European Union. Yeah, that's what Vladimir Putin is asking for. He wants his own European Union, and he wants to call it the Eurasian Union. The Eurasian Union. So for all you anti-New World Order assholes that listen to Alex Jones because,
oh, look, he's always on Russia Today. And because he's interviewed by Russia Today, Russia must be against the New World Order. They must be against it.
Well, here we go. Eurasian Union, Vladimir Putin, old Pooty Poo, he wants it. So, put that in your stupid alternative media pipe and smoke it there, you stupid, dumb Alex Jones worshipers. Alex Jones, wrong again. All right, because old Pooty Poo wants his own European Union called the Eurasian Union. Huh? The Eurasian Union, for Christ's sake. Oh, my God, Alex, you're such an idiot. You know that? You don't even know your ass from your elbow, you little pot-belly bastard. And how the hell does Alex Jones get that pot-belly bastard? How does he afford to keep all those pot-belly suits that he's got to pay for himself, huh? He's doing it by selling fear, all right? That's what he's doing. He's doing it by selling So once again, Vladimir Putin, Prime Minister of Russia, old Pooty Poo, actually wants to start his own EU-like bloc called the Eurasian Union, huh? Isn't that great? Oh, that's just great. Anyway, last but not least, the EU presses for the United Nations for action against Bashar al-Assad. I mean, isn't this a little late, asshole? You know, isn't this a little late? I mean, you know, we've been covering this disgusting, horrific crimes against humanity in Syria since February. I mean, I've been talking about the thousands of people that have been slaughtered because Bashar al-Assad doesn't want to relinquish his goddamn totalitarian power over his people. And because he doesn't want to stop being a totalitarian tyrant, well, people have to go out and get killed, huh? People have to die. Let me tell you something, you sorry sacks of crap. I've been saying this since February, that something should be done against this crimes against humanity that's happening in Syria. I've said this time and time again. Death, death, death to Bashar al-Assad. Death to Bashar al-Assad, for Christ's sake, and any other totalitarian tyrant that's going to kill human life to sustain their own bureaucratic power. Death to Bashar al-Assad, and that's all there is to it. I've been saying this since February, and if you don't believe me, go back into the archive, blogtalkradio.com/ghost, baby. Death to Bashar al-Assad. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter, folks. Did anybody hear Hank Williams Jr.? You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about that asshole that comes on Monday night. Oh, you're ready for some football? It's Monday night. Oh, you're ready for some football? It's Monday night. So, all right? That idiot, all right? Well, anyway, Hank Williams Jr. Basically put his proverbial foot in his mouth by getting on Fox and Fiends, which is the Fox News' morning show, and actually comparing Barack Obama to Hitler. You know? Yeah. I mean, you know, what's wrong with you idiots that are in the entertainment industry? You know, you're making all kinds of money in the entertainment industry. Why don't you just shut your mouth and dance? Sing and dance like you're supposed to. Entertain me, you stupid, ungrateful pricks. We don't care about your goddamn political perspective. All right, you stupid moron? Well, anyway, now Monday Night Football is basically canceling the old song that is encompassed an audio signature for Monday Night Football because old Hank Williams Jr. decided to compare Obama to Hitler, huh? That's just great. Yeah, no kidding. A socialist to a fascist. Somebody here in the chat room, the guy just said, yeah, great going there, Hank Williams, huh? Anyway, he finally apologized today. But I'll tell you the song that he is singing. He's singing, there's a tear in my beer 'cause I'm crying for you, beer. You were on my lonely mind. Whatever the hell that stupid son of a bitch is. I don't care, whatever. The case is, folks, is that Hank Williams Jr. put his proverbial foot in his mouth comparing Obama to Hitler, and now he may not have a job. He may not have a job. I mean, what was the last thing that Hank Williams Jr. put out that anybody bought, for Christ's sake? Huh? Anybody? I mean, the last time I heard about Hank Williams Jr. is when he had that ridiculous accident. Y'all remember this? He had that ridiculous accident that turned his goddamn face into a mangled, disgusting version of itself. That's why he's always wearing sunglasses. He's got the Fu Manchu, for Christ's sake. Y'all remember this? Yeah, Hank Williams Jr., he fell down or something, hit his face, and mangled his face up, or whatever the case may be. That's the last time I ever heard of this son of a bitch. Other than, oh, you're ready for some football! Anyway, I don't think we're going to be hearing that Monday night because he compared Obama to Hitler, and it was stupid, all right? Now, secondly, I want to go off on this breast cancer awareness nonsense that we continue to be having shoved down our throats. All right, now let me explain something, all right? I'm sitting down watching football on Sunday, right? And I'm seeing all these over-testosterone-pumped athletes that are out there ready to just eat each other, for Christ's sake, wearing pink. Yeah, I look on the media, assholes are wearing pink shirts. Assholes are wearing pink ties. Assholes are wearing pink bracelets. I mean, give me a freaking break with all this pink and all this nonsense. I mean, let's be honest, all right, please? Let's be honest. This is the absolute pussification. The absolute pussification of the American male being implemented by the goddamn stupid nonprofit group Breast Cancer Awareness. Now, let me explain something to you about this stupid, dumbass, ridiculous nonprofit organization, all right? I know as well as you've known people who have died of breast cancer. It's a tragic, horrific disease. It's one of the most disgusting afflictions to women out there. Don't get me wrong. I know people who have died from it, and I'm sure everybody out there knows somebody who's died from it. But this whole pink nonsense is nothing more to not only is it pussifying, and not only is it asserting the absolute pussification, the utter pussification of the American male, but on top of which, it's putting this stupid organization on a pedestal that it doesn't need to be. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, how much money are we donating to these, breast cancer nonprofits? How much money are we spending on AIDS nonprofits? All these stupid, dumb, philanthropy-based, ridiculous nonprofit organizations. How much money is going into this crap, and how much of it actually goes into the research of curing this crap? I'll tell you right now, I bet you it's not even 10%. I bet you it's not even 10%. I would even say it's probably not even 5%. And let me tell you, I think it's a disgrace that these disgusting nonprofit organizations can sit here and emotionally suck the emotion out of everyone in America because, oh, look, we're all going to wear pink. We're all going to buy pink shirts. We're all going to buy pink shirts. And we're all going to do this because it's National Breast Cancer Awareness. Nah. I mean, what a joke. You know that? What a joke. Let me tell you something right now. If you want breast cancer awareness, why don't we all come together? Why don't we all walk down to this nonprofit organization that is supposed to be, researching the cure for this crap, and why don't we demand that they come up with a cure or give us our fucking money back? How about that? Excuse my French. How about we do that? How about we go out there in front of the goddamn Breast Cancer Awareness nonprofit organization and say, look, we want to see what kind of progress you have made in the realm of breast cancer, and if you can't show us diddly, well, then give us our goddamn money back, all right? And I wipe my ass with anything that is pink, for Christ's sake. The only people that should be wearing pink are very feminine females and little girls. That's it. That's the only people that should be wearing goddamn pink. Anybody else, you're a fruit bowl. You're an over-feminized, ridiculous, fruity-ass bastard that has been implemented the absolute pussification of America. I mean, let's cure something. How about that? Let's cure something instead of supporting some nonprofit group that is exploiting the emotionalism out of whatever disease, whether it's breast cancer, whether it's AIDS, whether it's multiple sclerosis, whether it's muscular dystrophy, whatever the hell it is, it doesn't matter. Let's start curing crap. Let's start curing stuff, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, last but not least, slut walks. Let me tell you something. And I know we're a little over time here, but this has to be said. This has to be said. Look, you idiots that are, congregating all over the country and, basically having rallies dressed up as something that just walked out of a fucking strip club and are holding up picket signs and screaming, no means no, no means no. No means no. No means no. I mean, this is just hideous. This is ridiculous, and this is pathetic. And let me tell you something. I know that these skankosauruses are out here protesting the fact that the cops are basically telling these skankosauruses, hey, maybe you shouldn't go in with your ass cheeks hanging out and your breastises, exposed to a club full of about 150 hard legs. Huh? Maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe it's not the best idea to go in half naked in a sausage fest, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? But no, all of a sudden it's sexist, right? Oh, it's sexist, for Christ's sake. You know what? There's nothing sexist. You're a fucking filthy, disgusting slut bag, all right? If you're showing off your tits, if you're showing off your ass, you are for sale, all right? People should be throwing their money down on the table saying, hey, get on your knees and start servicing, because that is what you are. I mean, and you know who should be really pissed off about this? The women that don't wear this crap. You know, the women that don't sell their sexuality. You know, the women that are being overlooked because, oh, they're not, wearing that slutty shirt, or, oh, they're not wearing that slutty dress, or, oh, they're not sucking the balls out of the boss's schlong head. Do you understand? I mean, this is who it really hurts. It really hurts these women that are actual women of skill, of substance. Do you understand? This is what this ridiculous slut walk and this whole idea of embracing being a dirty dish rag whore hurts, for Christ's sake. It actually hurts the women with thoughts, the actual women that think, the actual women that say, hey, wait a minute, I mean, I thought the whole idea of feminism was for us not to be a man's whore. You know, I thought that's what the whole idea of feminism was the fact that I wasn't supposed to be some slut whore. But now the feminist movement has embraced the idea that, every woman who dresses like, something that just walked out of the goddamn ooh-la-la strip bar is supposed to be put on some goddamn pedestal, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, give me a goddamn break. So look, if you're a filthy, disgusting slut that dresses in scantily clad clothing and, God forbid, something happens to you in a sexual accosted manner, I mean, it's like Little Red Riding Hood, right? I mean, come on! You're a filthy slut, all right? You're going to be treated like one, all right? If you look like a whore, you dress like a whore, you talk like a whore, you're a filthy whore. That's all there is to it. You're a filthy, disgusting, salmon-smelling whore, all right? You can always smell it on the hoes that sell it, all right? So don't sit over here and give me this nonsense, all right? All you skankosauruses that are out here showing your breastises and showing your ass cheeks off, you're a filthy, disgusting slut. That's what you are. And let me tell you something, guys, instead of sexually accosting these bitches, all right, instead of going out there and raping and assaulting these bitches, why don't you just call them the whores that they are? I mean, straight up, just say, you filthy, disgusting bitch, I can smell you from here. You smell like a bad period, you filthy slut. Straight up, I mean, you really have to tell these bitches, and not only men, women. Women have to do this too. I mean, you see these bitches walking down the freaking supermarket showing their asses with freaking high heels and cleavage hanging out. I mean, it's your woman duty. It's your woman duty to basically call this disgusting, filthy, camel toe sporting piece of trash, calling her the filthy whore that she is. All right? And that's all there is to it. Sick of these slut walks. Let me tell you something. You're lucky that you haven't done a slut walk here lately in Austin, Texas, because I would have to conjure up the spirit of Ike Turner and go Tina on these sluts, man. Anyway, that's about enough. I've had about enough of this. Anyway, let's move on to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about radio graffiti. That's right, folks. I'm talking about everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, radio graffiti. And this is your chance for you, the audience, to partake into the broadcast. What you do is you give me a call, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. And when I call on your area code or on your Skype name, you have exactly 3 to 4 seconds. Exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that you have to say. And, that's how radio graffiti works, for Christ's sake. All right, and once more, when I call on your goddamn area code or your Skype name, don't just sit there like a Helen Keller deaf mute, all right? Don't just sit there like some idiot that got their tongue taken out of their goddamn mouth hole, all right? Be prepared. Say whatever you're going to say. Get prepared. Write it down. Take a picture of it. I don't care. But let's take it from the top, shall we? We got 847 Radio Graffiti.
Jew.
I'm not a Jew, asshole. Matt Cook, Radio Graffiti.
So many remixes for Christ's sake. So many remixes.
Goddamn asshole, for Christ's sake. I mean, no kidding, man. No kidding. How many remixes are out there, for Christ's sake? How many remixes? You silly pieces of crap. Tango Whiskey, Radio Graffiti. Good God, it feels great being Rainbow Dash. Woo! Shut up, you stupid sick brony bastards. Spermy the Cat, Radio Graffiti.
There's until there, honey.
We can't even understand you, Spermy, all right? Take whatever you have in your mouth, take it out, and then call back. Tara Strong, Radio Graffiti.
We each should be embracing our true talent. And that is...
Stupid dumb brony. Shut up! Shut up and die! Seems legit, Radio Graffiti.
Hi, guys. Guess who?
Who is this?
It's your favorite.
Your favorite? What the hell? It sounds like some horrific 1998 visual basic written voice modulator program. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, no, I just everything's in glory holes.
Yeah, let me tell you something. You know, get a better program, for Christ's sake, all right? I mean, seriously, I mean, you get a better program. That sounds horrible. Alpha Charlie, Radio Graffiti. Melting pot of friendship, melting pot of friendship. Yeah, real funny, assholes, all right? Enough with the goddamn remixes. Texas Troll, Radio Graffiti.
I happen to have a 15-inch sausage in my anal passage, all right?
Shove it up your ass. I never said that, you sick son of a bitch. All right? I mean, do you hear these people? I mean, this is the kind of crap that I got to put up with because I'm a capitalist and these disgusting, despicable socialist communist scumbags want the government to give them everything. Their house, their job, their car, their girlfriend, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Who else we got? Area code 111, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, I talked to David Ludwig, and he said you weren't in the office.
Yeah, shove it up your ass, all right? Give me a break, all right? Who the hell is David Ludwig, anyway? 831, Radio Graffiti. Here we go again with a goddamn remix. It's 580, Radio Graffiti.
What's up, Ghost? How's it going?
What?
I said, how's it going?
Yeah, we can't even understand you. 903, Radio Graffiti.
Because I believe it's going into a goddamn bread line for a loaf of bread that the government's giving.
Yeah, here we go again with the damn splicing, you stupid jerk dicks. All right, 425, Radio Graffiti.
Shout out to Gamzee Makara.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, they're Horny the Clown. You should have just honked your horn, for Christ's sake. I didn't know it was Horny the Clown, for Christ's sake. 347, Radio Graffiti.
I'm your puppet. I do funny things when you pull my strings. I'm your puppet.
Man, you know, you assholes with these remixes, you're really starting to piss me off, you know? I mean, the only reason that I sing those songs is so that you idiots can identify them, you know? So that you can be like, oh, yeah, I remember that song. But no, you idiots are taking that, splicing it, putting it on a goddamn stupid soundtrack, for Christ's sake. Enough with the goddamn remixes. Enough! Stupid asshole. 636, Radio Graffiti.
Oh, Pinkie Pie, you copying me? Yeah. Oh, you sucked it.
You stupid dumb brody. I hope you get cancer of the penis. 832, Radio Graffiti.
Oh, Pinkie Pie.
Hello? Oh, I have an idea for the profile picture. Maybe we can...
No, nobody really cares, all right? I hope you choke on a bean and cheese, you stupid fruit bowl. Exara Hawks, what's up? Radio Graffiti. Hey, Exara, you're pretty good on the damn piano, man. I hope that you're actually doing some recitals or doing something with that, man. It's pretty good. Anyway, who else we got going on? 904, what's up? Radio Graffiti.
You got Derby and Best, Anders, Everett.
Stupid assholes, man, all right? Enough! 423, Radio Graffiti. Radio. Crap, man, let me... Christ, it. Damn it! I mean, this is supposed to be radio graffiti, for Christ's sake. God damn it! Jesus Christ. Here, give me the mic. Give me the... Let me tell you something, you stupid scumbags! You stop making these goddamn remixes about me, for Christ's sake! My show is serious business! My show is serious goddamn business, for Christ's sake! Oh, Jesus Christ, my nose is bleeding again. God damn it! My nose is bleeding again! You're pissing me off so much! My nose is... Damn it! God damn it! God damn it! Freaking nose is bleeding here! My nose is bleeding! God damn it! Jesus Christ! Oh, Jesus! God damn it! Jesus Christ! God damn it! God damn you! God damn all of you! God damn all of you! Oh, Jesus Christ! Give me the mic! Give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake! Give me the goddamn... God damn it, I gotta do this with my goddamn nose pinched, for Christ's sake, so I can stop the goddamn bleeding, you sorry sack of crap. I'm gonna continue doing goddamn radio graffiti. Oh, Jesus Christ. Screw all of you assholes talking garbage about me, man. My nose is bleeding, for Christ's sake. My nose is bleeding, for Christ's sake. Area code 208, radio graffiti. Stupid, silly bastard. You're nothing. You're not such stupid. 563, radio graffiti.
My mammy just dropped me off at the bowling alley. I can't really hear you.
God damn it, this bowling alley bastard again. Why does your goddamn mother drop you off at the goddamn bowling alley? Huh? She don't want to be with you?
Well, she's at TGIF, so I really don't know what she's doing there. Besides,
of course she's at TGIF. She's looking for Alabama Black Snake. That's what the hell she's doing. She's looking for Alabama Black Snake while dumping you off at the bowling alley, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Jesus. I'm sorry, folks. My nose is bleeding here, man. My nose is goddamn bleeding. Oh, man. Area code 317, radio graffiti.
Ghost your racist Jew, pony faggot.
Yeah, you're a real funny asshole, all right? Real funny. 219, radio graffiti.
You have been exposed. You're an NWO shill.
Shut up. I'm not no goddamn NWO shill, you silly bastard. All right? 337, radio graffiti. Yeah, shove it up your asshole, you dumb, stupid, silly bastard. 508, radio goddamn graffiti.
Melting pot of alcohol. Melting pot of alcohol. Melting pot of alcohol. Melting pot of alcohol.
Stupid, silly goddamn bad. I'm sick and tired of you goddamn idiots out here talking all this goddamn garbage about me, making a goddamn remix, for Christ's sake. Damn it, goddamn nose is bleeding like a goddamn faucet, for Christ's sake. I'm warning all you assholes that are sitting out here making these goddamn YouTube videos about me, all these goddamn remixes. I got two words, you freaking assholes. Punitive damages. That's all I gotta say. Punitive damages, ass clowns. Cease and desist that crap, you stupid milk and liquor. All right, where are we here? Where are we, damn engineer? All right, we're gonna continue going here. All right, 617 radio graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, how does David Ludwig's cock feel in your ass?
Who the hell is David Ludwig, you stupid moron? Stu 09, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, do you have any ideas for the avatar? What do you want added? What do you want removed?
I want it to look somewhat the same but better and more kick-ass with a little bit more pair of balls on it, all right? Then we'll go ahead and put it on some shirts. 50-50, baby, whoever creates it and whoever I choose. No BS, man. And try to do it before Christmas so we can make some goddamn money off this son of a bitch. 817, Radio Graffiti.
Dude, this hot Texas weather is bullshit, but it makes some really good cocksucking weather.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you sick son of a bitch. Take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with that garbage. 614, Radio Graffiti.
I'm just going to get shit out of the Lions in the fourth quarter. Oh, my.
Oh, Jesus Christ, is this asshole calling me from the tub again, for Christ's sake? Take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with that crap. Why in the hell are you listening to me in the tub? Why are you listening to me in the damn tub? Jesus Christ. 219, Radio Graffiti.
Don't think we forgot about you backing out of meeting the Ghetto Ghost. Now I'm coming down to Austin this week, and if you don't...
Yeah, well, I'll be here, asshole. You come on down here. I'm on 6th Street all the goddamn time. You come down here and get your ass whooped. David Duke, Radio Graffiti. That sounds like you're trying to give me a blowjob. 508, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, the way you say blowjob is just fucking hilarious.
Oh, well, that's great. 706, Radio Graffiti. Stupid goddamn brony. 413, Radio Graffiti.
You ever notice that your nose bleeds like once a month?
No, because it bled 2 weeks ago, you stupid asshole. 305, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, man, why are you such a goddamn racist?
I'm not a racist, for Christ's sake. I'm a melting pot of friendship. I'm a nice guy. God damn all you assholes calling me a racist. 702, Radio Goddamn Graffiti. I am the... Yeah, quit fapping. 907, Radio Graffiti. Shut up, you stupid splicing jerk. 513, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, I'm the engineer.
God damn it, stop talking garbage about the engineer. What have I told all you ass lickers about that? Huh? What have I told all you ass pumpers about talking garbage about the engineer? They're talking garbage about you, engineer. God damn it. You heard him. Taylor the Tiger, Radio Graffiti.
The engineer is obviously a soundboard.
Jesus Christ, stop talking garbage about the engineer fruit bowl. All right, stop talking garbage. Who the hell else we got? 215, Radio Graffiti. Man, is that Contra, for Christ's sake? Was that Contra remix? Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, and start, man? That's the bomb right there. 347, Radio Graffiti.
Yo, Ghost, this is Mr. EBT, man.
This is Mr. EBT?
Yeah, this is Mr. EBT, man. I see you going on Twitter. I see you going on Twitter getting some fame off of me, man.
I ain't getting fame off of you, for Christ's sake. What are you talking about? I'm
Of course
listening
you are,
to tens
man.
of thousands of listeners. What are you talking about?
I got 39,000 followers. Of course you're trying to get fame off of me, man.
Man, why am I going to get fame off of you? All I'm going to get is a bunch of EBT recipient ghetto-fied pieces of garbage. That's
Man,
not what I want listening to me.
you see what you did there? Now, that's racist, man. That's racist. Just because we black, that means that we got to get EBT cards?
No, I know a whole bunch of people that are black that don't have EBT cards.
Man, you
racist,
racist, man.
No, a lot of black people out here in Austin would whoop your ass for collecting an EBT card.
Yeah, you don't know no black folks over there in Austin. They'll whoop
What are you
your
talking
ass
about?
for
I
being
know
racist.
black people. I'm Mr. Black People. What are you talking about? I don't know any
You
black
see right
people.
there,
I have a
that's
bunch of
racist.
friends that
That's
happen to be
racist
black.
right there. That's racist.
I mean, what do you got? I got my friend Tyrone. You want me to call Tyrone on the horn? I got my friend Tyrone on speed dial, for Christ's sake.
That's you, man.
That ain't me. I'm Mr. Black People.
I've been
I'm
listening
Mr.
for
Black
3
people.
hours straight. I've been listening for 3 hours straight. First you saw some Mexican there. That's racist. And then you start acting like a Chinese man. What's wrong with you, man?
What are you
That's
talking
racist.
about? What are you talking about? I'm a melting pot of friendship, sir. I'm a melting pot of friendship. For you to sit over there and call me a racist is a false indictment, for Christ's sake.
That's racist, man. And second of all, man, I ain't on food stamps anymore. But if you want to, I'll get on back on it. I'll get back on it.
Oh yeah, are you admitting that you're a welfare fraud? Is that what you're admitting right now?
I ain't no welfare fraud.
No,
I live in the ghetto. I live in the ghetto. No, none of us is rich like you.
Hey,
none
I'm
of us
not
is
rich.
rich like you.
I'm not rich. I'm wealthy, but
Of course
I'm
you are.
rich.
You go off and say that you're a capitalist. Goddamn racist.
Look, 347. Look, Mr. EBT. Look, the reason you're upset is because I'm yanking you right out of the welfare fraud closet. You're starting to get a little scared on whether or not you can actually go to prison, which you can, for being an EBT collecting welfare recipient fraudulent ass clown, and that's why you're getting all uptight at me, sir. You're getting all uptight.
Listen.
And the only thing you got is you're racist. That's all you've got.
Listen, Ghost. I'm not really EBT. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
That's what I thought. You stupid milky liquor. 916 Radio Graffiti. The hell kind of stupid music is that? 860 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, where do I send the designs, and how do I know I'm not getting scammed?
Well, if I use it and I don't pay you, you could sue me. I mean, what the hell?
Where do I go on capitalistarmy.com and send it to you there?
Yeah, just post it on the Capitalist Army. That's a good idea. Just post it on the pictures there, and if I choose it, and I mean, you can't get scammed, man. If I use it and I pay, and if I profit, you can sue me. I've already documented. I've documented that. Hey, 50-50 to whoever I use as the official goddamn avatar as the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. All right, it's been documented. 50-50 of the profits. All right, 865 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I just wanted to say you're doing a horrible job as Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, well, you're doing a horrible job of being a man, all right? 712, Radio Graffiti.
Who gives a crap about my son? He's the free ass.
Hey, I already told you, assholes, lay off my family, all right? Don't talk about my family. All right, so especially my son, all right? My son would kick the crap out of all of you, and you know it. Orf, Radio Graffiti. What's up, Orf?
Happy Taco Tuesday, and shout out to Moon Rabbit.
Hey, thanks a lot, Orf. That's right, it's Taco Tuesday. And before we get into anything else, I do want to say that yesterday was actually the birthday of the chicken wing, huh? So I want to say, happy birthday, Chicken Wing, and thanks for providing an extra little culinary cuisine for fat jelly asses on Sunday afternoon when they're guzzling down gallons of beer and watching the ball game. Thanks, Chicken Wing. It's 46, by the way, 46 years old, the Chicken Wing. You know, the first chicken wing was served at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York. Buffalo, New York. And not only that, they serve a hell of a goddamn sauce. If you don't have the Anchor Bar sauce in your goddamn kitchen cabinet, you're an idiot. 563, Radio Graffiti.
Go give him Hadouken, please. I love when you do that.
Are you kidding me? I've been giving everybody an eye. Hadouken! Tiger uppercut. Let's see, who else do we got going on over here? 631, what's up, Radio Graffiti?
Hey, if Obama gets reelected in 2012, I'm moving to Ponyville with Fluttershy and...
Hey, let me tell you something right now. You should move there now because we don't want you here. All right? Plasma Grenade, Radio Graffiti. Stupid idiot. 813, Radio Graffiti. What is this? Are you trying to play the guitar or something? Are you thinking you're metal? You see, it's what I hate about people that get a guitar. They think, hey, dude, I can play power chords, dude. And I can play, dude. No, you idiot. You actually have to know how to play scales. play the guitar and create new, rhythmic patterns, for Christ's sake, all right? Striking power chords is not playing the guitar. Jesus Christ. 646, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck Texas. Fuck everyone from it. Fuck your family that listens.
Oh, yeah, you come down here to Texas and get your ass whooped saying that crap there, you chicken-eating corn boy. 313, Radio Graffiti.
You know, who gives a crap about my son? He's the fruity ass.
What I tell you about, stop talking about my goddamn family, god damn it. 260, Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, beats and sweets every day.
What? I can't even understand you, for Christ's sake. Hey, 340, Radio Graffiti. Or 304, excuse me, 304.
How you doing, Ghost?
Yeah, well, goodbye. 720, Radio Graffiti. Well, you stupid, silly bastard. 512, Radio Graffiti.
Meet me at the Jackalope nightclub so we can fight, pussy.
Oh yeah, you wanna meet me somewhere? I'll tell you what. Why don't you meet me at Treasure Island right now, all right? I'll end the show, and then I'm gonna beat your over-feminized ass into dog meat and treat you like the father that you never had there, you starry sack of crap. How about that?
Say the place one more time. I didn't catch that.
Treasure Island, you stupid bastard. You know what I'm talking about. It's one of the best clubs out on 6th Street right now, you silly piece of crap. All right? Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm going to go meet some asshole out here for a fight, and let's see if he shows up, for Christ's sake. All right? I'm going to be there with a big pair of balls, for Christ's sake, the size of grapefruits, that's going to slap this idiot's girlfriend into reality and realize that she's with some over-feminine jerk-off that would otherwise be servicing a glory hole and taking it up the shit funnel if he wasn't with you. Jesus Christ, you sick son of a bitch. Anyway, folks, we already went overtime, for Christ's sake. We have gone overtime. I want to say that I'm sincerely sorry for the folks that, kind of missed this part of the broadcast. But since we are here, let's go ahead and have some after-the-show Radio Graffiti. How about that? How about a couple of after-the-show Radio Goddamn Graffiti? How about that? All right, discard Skype, Radio Graffiti. But, I'm pretty much tired of black people. They're a sub-race. Oh, shut up, you stupid bastard. I never said that. You're an audio-splicing piece of trash that needs to be dealt with. Richard C. Mongler, Radio Graffiti. Now, you're just playing with your pecker shaft. Derpendite, Radio Graffiti. Paper strap. You stupid idiot. 111, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. Who else we got? Skull 314, Radio Graffiti. We can't even understand you. 215, Radio Graffiti.
Now this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute and just sit right there. I'll tell you how.
Christ, stupid, dumb, old meme, for Christ's sake. Nicolas Cage, Radio Graffiti. I'm a Jew, stupid asshole, all right? I am not a Jew, for Christ's sake, all right? I'm not a Jew. All right, 630, Radio Graffiti.
Manchester soccer team sucks.
Oh, well, I guess I can agree with you. I don't like soccer. I like rugby, though. Did anybody see New Zealand kick the living bejesus out of Canada? I saw that one. How many European chaps actually saw that, for Christ's sake? These New Zealanders, man, they're animals. You know what I mean? They're out there just running rampant over these Canadian bacon, maple leaf up the ass-having wannabe rugby players, for Christ's sake. Woo! All right, 425, Radio Graffiti.
Dude, my gum tastes like cum. Oh.
Well, maybe it's because you're servicing glory holes. 423, Radio Graffiti.
My name is.
Hey, asshole! Don't play Eminem on my broadcast. You don't insult me by playing Eminem, for Christ's sake. All right? Look, for all the gangster rappers that are listening to me, for all the thugsters that want to make a name for themselves, for Christ's sake, why hasn't anybody literally thrown a couple of caps towards the direction of Eminem? Why does it have to be like, I don't know, people like Tupac and, Biggie Smalls and, all these other people that have gotten gunned down, for Christ's sake, because of this rap violence. Although Eminem just seems to just get a pass. Eminem just seems to get a pass. I mean, isn't this kind of racist? I mean, isn't this kind of like, Whitey, taking control of industry that's, dominated by blacks and basically showing blacks, how to be the good boys or something? I mean, I don't know, I'm just saying, every rapper has a beef. Ice Cube has a beef. Dr. Dre has a beef. I mean, you name the rappers. They all got beefs with somebody. But you know who doesn't have a beef? Oh, Eminem. And who does he start beefs with? Half faggy-ass people like Moby. Huh? Moby, for Christ's sake. Some stupid over-feminized jerk dick that can't even defend himself. Yeah, great job, Eminem. You know what I'm saying? I hope some real gangster actually deals with you proper like. And I'm not talking about the insane clown pussy either. All right? Area code 909, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, this is Jeremy.
Yeah, great. 817, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, fuck your family, and everyone who ever liked you in your entire life.
Oh, my God. Are you a woman? Are you a woman? You sound like a half, 8-year-old boy. Are you a woman or are you an 8-year-old kid?
Nope, I'm 12.
No. Are you male?
Yes.
Oh, my God, for Christ's sake. Are you homosexual already?
In your closet, Bernie,
do you already know that you're a homosexual at this age? Because I can tell in your voice that you are. You sound like Jonathan from Who's the Boss. Do you remember that little prick? You sound exactly like that little fruity bastard. And look what happened to him, a trans testicle.
So my voice determines my sexuality. Wow.
Yeah. Like talking like a little bitch like this means that you're probably going to be a little trans testicle bitch like this. Wow.
Do you get that there, little fruit bowl?
Let's see. Could you just shut your...
Yeah, that's exactly right. You can't even come up with something to insult me with. You want to know why? No fatherly influence. You want to know why you're talking the way you're talking, 817? Because your mammy is trying to treat you like one of the girls. I bet you when she talks to you, she's trying to treat you like one of the girls. I can hear your mother in your voice. That's how I know that you were raised by your mammy and no fatherly influence. Am I correct, 817?
No, and you should go...
You're lying your ass off. You're lying your ass off. I can hear your dirty dish rag whore mother in your voice. I can hear her, for Christ's sake. Can anybody else hear her out there in the chat room? I can hear this stupid skank bitch.
Oh my God.
Like I can just tell that this stupid skank is treating this 12-year-old kid like one of the girls, for Christ's sake. This dirty dish rag whore is treating this young 12-year-old boy like one of the girls, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Hey, 817, put your mom on the phone. I want to talk to this skank. Put her on the phone.
I don't even live with her.
Oh, you don't live with her? Who do you live with?
I live with this.
Yeah, exactly. You want to know why you can't put her on the phone? It's because she's out at happy hour, just like every other kid that's calling me up trying to make a prank call on my broadcast. She's at happy hour looking for Alabama Black Snake or an ethnic minority to give her a goddamn horizontal mambo, huh? I bet you she's doing she's probably doing the cumbia, huh? She's probably out there doing the cumbia. Cumbia, I'm a cumbia, shaking her moneymaker, hoping that some, Latin piece of uncut, sausage comes up her snatch pipe. Stupid idiot. 209, Radio Graffiti.
Jesus Christ, that guy's a fucking faggot.
Yeah, he sounded like one. 563, Radio Graffiti.
My mammy wants to talk to you.
Well, let's talk to your goddamn mammy.
All right, hold on. Mom, come here.
Yeah, that's a horrible lady-like type of imitation. All right, if you're gonna act like a woman, why don't you act like a woman there, trans testicle? 305, Radio Graffiti. I'm not a Grinch, asshole. 317, Radio Graffiti.
Sextus.
Sextus? I'm not a sexist, idiot. 786, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, 305, you better not let me catch you in a goddamn bar room.
I can't even understand you, for Christ's sake. 907, Radio Graffiti. I can't even understand you. Get a better phone and stop shopping at the Salvation Army. 571, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. My mom and I are going to Texas, Austin, on Friday.
Well, let me know where you go so I can kick your mother in the pussy so she doesn't have any more shitbag bean and cheese kids like you. 614, Radio Graffiti.
Hello, young, my friend. You've got a sample in my head. Oh, my.
This guy in the tub again, for Christ's sake. Why are you listening to me in the tub? Why are you listening to me in the tub, for Christ's sake? I mean, there's something very Canadian about that. You know what I'm saying? There's something very Canadian about you listening to me in the goddamn tub, you milky liquor. Jesus Christ. I'm only going to take a couple of more and that's it. 850, Radio Graffiti.
The name's Hank Hill.
Who cares, you soundboard using piece of trash. 347, Radio Graffiti.
Hi, Ghost. I'm just your biggest fan.
You're trying to sound like the trans testicle. It's not working. 508, Radio Graffiti.
Yo. 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 Yo.
Shut up. Top Badge, Radio Graffiti.
United forever in friendship.
Shove it up your commie ass. Poco Kitty, Radio Graffiti. 337, Radio Graffiti.
Do you have multiple personality disorder?
Why are you asking that?
Well, because you're obviously the engineer. You're obviously Mr. Fortune Cookie.
No, wait, whoa, wait a second. First of all, I am not the engineer, all right? I am not the engineer. And secondly, we have to have Mr. Fortune Cookie patched in any time that I criticize the communist government of China. I mean, it's a prerequisite. I mean, it's the whole reason why Blog Talk Radio can be broadcasted in China, for Christ's sake. So don't give me that crap, all right? Stupid fruity ass. Who else we got? We got Boomsicle, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, if you could eliminate one race of human from the Earth, what would it be?
It's not a race of people. I would eliminate all ignorant people, all right? Not a race of people, all ignorant bastards off the face of the planet. 702, Radio Graffiti. You're taking too long. All right, taking too long. 916, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ, he sounds like he's taking in the ass or something. Carlito Fly, Radio Graffiti. You stupid idiot. 508, Radio Graffiti.
I'm a melting pot of friendship. 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 Melting pot of friendship.
Yeah, very nice, asshole. 347, Radio Graffiti.
I'm your puppet. I do funny
Goddamn asshole remixers, for Christ's sake. Enough of this crap. 313, Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
You know, I really find it hypocritical that you call them fruit bowls, but yet you use a feminized voice. What's up with that?
I don't give a crap. What is up with that? Who cares? I mean, you know, just because somebody can sound like somebody, that means it's them? I mean, look at you. First of all, before we get into that subject matter there, 313, I think it's about time for everybody's favorite game, and it's Guess the Minority! That's right, folks. I am definitely sensing a little bit of an ethnic twang here. A little bit of an ethnic twang. And it's everybody's favorite game, folks. It's Guess the Minority. Go ahead and put your guesses on the screen right now, folks. Go ahead and put your guesses on the screen. It's everybody's favorite game. Anyway, 313. Now, what were you saying again? What were you saying now?
I'm saying I find it hypocritical that you calling them fruit bowls, but yet you posing as a woman most of the time.
Are you black?
Yeah, a smart black guy, I might have said.
I kind of figured. But you know what, sir? I can sound more black than you. You know that?
Yeah, that's because I'm not very, how you say, hood. I'm more.
I can talk more black than you. I can sound more black than you. Watch this. Watch it.
Hey, what's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling like an insane, really, baby. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you can do about it, baby. I'm growing up in the hood, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Growing up in the hood. Ain't nothing you can do about it, baby. You know what I'm saying? My name's Tyrone up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Tyrone up in this motherfucker. Yeah. Growing up in the hood.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, do you understand what I'm saying, sir?
Yeah, I gotta admit, you're very entertaining.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for being a good sport. 573, Radio Graffiti.
Do you know who I am? I'm the...
No, and I don't care, all right? You sound like a stupid milky liquor that needs to get repeatedly kicked in the balls. 201, Radio Graffiti.
Yo, Ghost may be racist, but it's not as racist as you feel. That's true.
I didn't even understand what the hell you said, but okay. 626, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, if you're not brony, how come you know all those clips are from?
Because they sound like a fruity-ass brony, for Christ's sake. I mean, are you kidding me? Every brony sounds like a high-pitched soprano that just got their balls cut off. All right, I mean, it's not hard to figure out what a brony clip is. 903, Radio Graffiti.
It will be legal in Texas to shoot niggers.
Shut up. I never said that, you idiot. 563, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost. Oh, you're a closet brony and you know it. Oh.
No, I'm not, you stupid fruit bowl. As much as you want to, chafe your penis to that concept, it's not going to happen. Cosmo Brockington, Radio Graffiti.
Man, I am a melting pot of friendship. I'm a nice guy.
Are you kidding me? A goddamn Johnny B. Good mix? Johnny B. Good, Chuck Berry? Chuck freaking Berry with good. God damn it. God damn it, I'm sick of you remixers. I'm sick of all you freaking remixers. I'm sick of all of you. That's it. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm not conducting any more of this broadcast, for Christ's sake. I should be on 6th Street right now. Miller time, baby. Miller time is what I should be conducting myself in, instead of messing around with you stupid, useless losers that are sitting here whacking your pecker shafts off like a windshield wiper out of whack because it's inside of your freaking body, you over-feminized fruity asses. Jesus Christ, give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake. Let me tell you something, you scumbags! I'm not going to sit here and take this any longer from you milky lickers. Do you understand that? I'm not going to sit here and take any more of this from you milky lickers. So I'll tell you what. I may or may not do a broadcast tomorrow. Do you understand that? I may or may not do a broadcast tomorrow. The only way to figure out if I am is to follow me on Twitter, all right? Ghost Politics is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores, baby. All right, follow me on Twitter, and I'll basically say whether or not I'm going to conduct a broadcast or not. All right? Yeah, look at you. You people are sitting there flapping your fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard talking malarkey about me, but let me tell you something. You idiots will be lucky. You idiots will be lucky if I conduct a broadcast tomorrow, you stupid milky lickers. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here. Engineer, can you get us the hell out of here? I don't even know if I'm going to come back. I mean, this was a horrible Taco Tuesday because of these freaking milky lickers, all right? Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't care. Get me the hell out of here, engineer, before I give you a goddamn slap. Jesus.
You've been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central, or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it.
Getting lost in the music is great, except if you're driving. Nissan's available Intelligent Safety Shield technologies could help you avoid bad drivers. Hurry into your local Nissan store and get great offers during the Safety Today event, or shop ChooseNissan.com today. Now, back to the music.